War is upon us. And it's time for you to choose sides. But you see, we know you. We know you're not like the rest of them. A zoo creature. Somebody bought to be paraded around. No, you're more than that. You're not a fluffy, cute animal, little creature, no. You're a lion. So stop acting like you haven't already chosen.
I mean, I'm still the same guy. So is Mox. I guess I don't understand what the problem is. If you want to talk to me, you know where to find me. I mean, this is your home. We still got big plans for you, Wheeler.
Слушай его, сволочь! Слушай его.
I'm pretty sure Marina can speak English, but
I prayed every night you wouldn't win the AEW World Championship, Brian, but you did. So here we are. I'm gonna have that belt. One way or another. There will be casualties. You're gonna get a gift. A gift from the universe, a gift from me. Not a lot of people get. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go out on your shield. To die a warrior's death. On your home soil. You'll be buried in your backyard. Peacefully. Beautifully. Fate's not gonna put a better offer on the table than that, man.
dude, Moxie's so cold.
On October 12th, I officially relieve you of duty. I'm sending Daddy home for good.
It's gonna be a bloodbath, I think, October 12th, when Moxley and Danielson go to war on that night. And happy birthday to your dad, Hassan. There,
We are
happy
live
5 years
for 5
anniversary
years of
to
Dynamite
all
here
of
on
us here for
Sean
AEW.
Moxley has
I have decided tonight that I'm gonna wear orange Cassidy night here.
His target is the standard bearer
Apparently,
of
Taz was
AEW
attacked in the parking lot, which I hope that's just a story, because Nigel McGuinness is out here this week.
And filling in for Taz is Nigel McGuinness. There is some news concerning Taz that we will touch on here in a moment. But we thank you very much for joining us tonight. Not only for tonight, for the past 5 years of AEW Dynamite, but we are kicking things off here hot tonight with one of the most highly anticipated matches.
Are you shitting me? We're starting with Ricochet, Will Ospreay right now. Oh my God. I was not prepared for this. From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds.
Nigel McGuinness
Oh, there's something in my eye right
in
now.
the ring in London, England, with this man,
Ricochet. I'm still predicting that Ricochet pulls
AEW
the victory tonight.
He's an athlete quite
I kind of figured the main event was going to be Brian Danielson because it's
Certainly
Okada,
bursting
but
onto the stage
I'm pretty good
in
about
Wembley
predicting either the
Stadium,
main event or the
immediately
first match
causing
to come on
fans to
out.
salivate about the prospect.
This is the one that I'm
of
most
this
excited for
match
tonight.
But Tony
Obviously,
Ricochet,
it's always
he called
great to
out
see
Will
Danielson
Ospreay.
and
Will
Okada
Ospreay
as
said,
well,
you
but
got to get in
Ricochet
line.
and
You have to rack up
Ospreay,
some
this is the
wins.
match
You
that
have
I've
to
been
go
waiting
about
for
things the
this
right
year.
way. And Ricochet did exactly that.
It didn't take you long, did it,
Since Ricochet came here to AEW, this is the moment, this is the match everyone's waiting for.
Will
Shit,
Ospreay,
these things
Bob
are
Fletcher,
back
some
with
pre-match
Ospreay right now.
preparations for the international champion, Will Ospreay.
We're going to talk about last week, buddy.
I've got to do a match right now, Don.
Oh, listen. Best of luck. Kyle and I got to get out of here at the airport anyway. All right? Good luck, buddy. Kyle, let's go. We got a flight to catch, pal.
Good luck. How about that? As soon as he gets ready to walk
they're not
out,
leaving. They're not leaving. I know that for a
we got
fact.
to talk about last week. What's wrong
Fletcher,
with him?
Don Callis, they're not leaving. I mean, Don Callis said he's going to the back there, but well, Will Ospreay, why do you walk out to the heel tunnel? Wrong one, buddy. Wrong one, bro. Could you imagine if we actually ever see Will Ospreay as a heel in AEW? I don't know if we could ever see that. I think Ospreay's just too damn good as this babyface king, pretty much.
Well, Tony, speaking of last week, let's take a look at when Will Ospreay
on the match right now it's on. It's Will Ospreay and Ricochet up first right now.
Dynamite Grand Slam. Ospreay
and Fletcher. I am predicting Ricochet will do the victory here tonight. And I'm thinking Ricochet is going to win with the help of Don Callis. Ricochet is going to be the new member of the Don Callis family.
Screwdriver.
Either it's going to be Ricochet turns heel, or Kyle Fletcher's going to turn on Ospreay. That's my prediction. Ricochet wins here tonight.
The EVP trigger that retained the titles for Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
I can't listen to this one here. Ricochet's a little bit getting better inside the ring. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable around here in AEW. I feel like, more dives and everything. That's the Ricochet that, people have been touting about for many years. Thank you guys for joining in. Happy 5-year AEW Dynamite anniversary to all of us here, all of us fans. Ricochet and Will Ospreay starting things off here tonight. I will do my best to commentate this matchup here, but if they become too chaotic, then I can't keep up with the action. Give me on that one there.
33%. That's a big percentage in my
International Championship on the line here. This is the moment that Ospreay's been waiting for too.
Allegiance with Don Callis that has taken
Ospreay, thank you for the first like that, much
the
appreciated.
heights that he has achieved. But be that as it may,
Ospreay's got a very focused look on his face. Meanwhile, Ricochet just got a stoic look on his face there. Ricochet not sweating Ospreay at all here.
Ospreay and Ricochet have shared a ring.
These fans already given their appreciation to these guys here with the holy shit chant.
Singles matches. Will Ospreay holds a 5-4 lead.
Ricochet taking the first walk to the center of the ring.
But this is
Slow
the first time they've met in
guys.
AEW. What a way to kick off 5 years of Dynamite live
I'd
here
say
tonight
that
on
Ospreay
TBS.
may have more upper body strength over on
here
Ricochet.
in All Elite Wrestling. The announcement, of course, that we are going to be on
These
TBS
fans,
and
I just love when the fans give us this awesome chant at the beginning of the match.
Not only that, be streaming
just because
on
they're so
Max
excited
as well.
and so
That was
happy to be
announced
here.
today.
Yeah, starting next year, Tony. Very exciting times here in AEW.
Ospreay tried throwing the forearm there. Ricochet got him.
Side headlock.
Ospreay. Now Ospreay with the side headlock of his own there.
Ospreay, the champion.
Both guys trading technical moves here. This is definitely not what we were expecting to see here. But obviously the feeling out process between these two men here.
So evenly matched. And
backslide from Ricochet into the
and
headlock
Nigel,
again
I
by
might have
Ricochet
misspoken. I
right
said
now.
Ricochet, an athlete quite like any other, but Will Ospreay.
Sky Blue needs to come back.
Maybe
Interesting because you missed her.
The athlete.
Sooner rather than later there. I'm sure, Chris.
In the conversation.
Thank you guys all for joining in. We do not have to wait long for Ospreay and Ricochet. The match is here right now. We're opening contest.
Of course, Ricochet with the experience
Slingshot
advantage
off the
over
top
Will
rope into
Ospreay.
arm drag, but Ospreay lands on his feet there.
Look at that. Catches
Ospreay
his footing.
step up the Rana, but Ricochet backslides up there.
Finds his footing.
Ricochet head scissors and takes down, but Ospreay.
Ospreay on his feet.
This is
These
what
two
we
men
were
so
expecting from
evenly
these guys
matched
here.
and
Yep.
so evenly matched physically.
The backslide in there. Thank you for the second life motivation from there.
First time
Both guys are stoic looking at each other here right now. This is the match that they've been waiting for.
Take a look at the intensity of both men.
Ospreay's been
Evenly
waiting
matched
for
physically,
the
evenly
next
matched
round.
mentally,
Ricochet,
Nigel.
and Ricochet's been waiting to come back here to pro wrestling to show everybody exactly how damn good he is.
They are on their feet.
Oh, but Ricochet says no more rolling, or no more fancy stuff.
It's a man who
Throws
is the
the forearm
epitome
there.
of a new generation of high
Ricochet, it's
flyers.
about bring the fight right now.
For the thrill ride of a lifetime.
Ospreay throws the forearm back there.
We
Ricochet
talked
may
about
want to
how
be careful.
Ricochet had to climb through the ranks here.
I think
in
Ospreay may be a
AEW.
better
Did so,
striker than Ricochet,
Tony, with
but
victories over Kyle Fletcher, Sammy
we'll have to wait
Guevara,
and see here.
the Beast Mordos. 3 straight victories
Step
to
up,
earn
knife
this
edge
shot
shot there from
at Will Ospreay in
Ospreay.
the AEW International Championship.
Try for another one.
Absolutely. He's a
Oh,
20-year
Ricochet.
veteran, 20 different
That's all hand
championships
there, but
under his belt.
Ospreay.
First time in
Oh,
AEW, and look at what
wow.
he's doing already.
I gotta
Tremendous
say, I
counter-wrestling there by
I
Ricochet.
misjudged Ricochet there.
Who knows the offense? Who knows the instincts of a
I say
high
that
flyer
Ospreay's got more
better than
strength
someone
than
that like
Ricochet, but
Ricochet?
Ricochet
Indeed.
caught
So
Ospreay
he
with
got
a
the same
big fight
playbook.
with a backbreaker. Tope suicide to Ricochet.
Yikes.
Sends
His head
Ospreay
went
in the
hard
barricade.
into the barricade.
Sure if we'll get a chance to see that again, but yeah,
Ricochet taking a slow approach here right now, just conditioning himself here right now.
I think it was to your point, Excalibur.
Step in a little bit of the shot there right there.
Guardrail.
Not much power
Remember,
behind
we
it,
are
but
just
enough.
1 week removed from
Well,
Dynamite Grand
Ricochet
Slam,
working
that
the
very
slow pace
physical
of this
match
matchup
with
right
Matthew
now.
and Nicholas Jackson for the AEW World
Ospreay
Tag Team Championship.
leaps
Ospreay.
on the
Oh, look at Ospreay.
barricade, and then
Finds
over
his
the
footing
top.
on the top of the barricade, and now
Ospreay
the elbow strike
leaps
stops
up there.
Ricochet. Oh, wait,
Ricochet catches him. Holy cow! Ricochet hit the run off the barricade. Wow.
Like an extremely scintillating game of chess.
Making sure to check on Ospreay for a moment there.
Take a look here.
And Ospreay giving a lot of leeway in this matchup here right now. Does not want a count up here. 5-year anniversary here on Dynamite.
Ospreay moving a half step slower after hitting his
Ricochet.
head on the barricade, and Ricochet taking advantage now.
Oh!
Stalling senton there by Ricochet, rolls through.
The senton there.
It was also a moment of indecision. You're right about hitting his head, and maybe he was a little bit loopy, but also a moment of indecision up on the top of that safety rail that cost.
Neil Ospreay gave Ricochet.
Let's go
chance to
Ospreay
recover.
changing right now, which seems to actually be facing Ricochet right now. But then there are some chances for Ricochet right there as well.
50-50 split. One of the great fans here in Pittsburgh, and still to come tonight,
Ricochet
we will hear from the
Ospreay in
learning
the play
tree,
right
Chris
now.
Jericho. It will be
Ricochet charging
TV
up, but
time
Ospreay
with
leaves
Chris
the
Jericho
boot right there.
plus spilling out
Oh,
the events of
heavy
Collision
shot
Grand
from
Slam this past
Ricochet.
Saturday. Hangman Adam Page, Juice Robinson,
Handspring in the kick there from Ospreay.
Pittsburgh's own
Right to
Dr.
the
Britt Baker,
face.
DMD, goes one-on-one with Serena Deeb. It will be Doctor versus Professor here tonight on Dynamite Private Party. Will be
Ospreay has regained control here right now.
At the hands of the AEW World
Ospreay's got to stay in this matchup here right now. There's no time to wait here.
AEW 1 week ago, he
Bring one up from Ospreay, hits that forearm in phenomenal fashion as Ospreay.
Goes for the
Taking
cover.
for the third leg,
The
much
leg
appreciated
is
that.
hooked, and Ricochet
Two
able to
count
kick
right
out.
there.
And plus, our main event, the
Plenty of
AEW
action
World
still up to
Championship
come
versus
in
the
this matchup
AEW
here.
Continental
And
Championship.
we're going to get
Danielson
that
puts
overtime
his
run, of
title
course.
up on the line against
We are in our opening
Okada's
contest.
title, though,
Ospreay,
only on the
Ricochet
line
here.
for the first 20 minutes of the match.
Ricochet
Should it go
holding his
that
base
long?
right now to a
That
single
is a
knee, making
dream
sure
match
Ospreay's not
in
getting up to the
anyone's
storm
book.
breaker
The
perhaps.
rubber match, Tony.
The rubber match, absolutely, and so
And
much like this one.
Ospreay
I mean, we're
steps right
talking
in,
about
the
great
chop,
bookends
taking
of a
Ricochet
wonderful
down.
night, an historic night here of AEW.
Thank you all
Really
for joining
is
in right
an
now.
embarrassment
Ospreay
of
thinking about
riches.
Cutter here, but Ricochet knew that. Saw it coming. Back
top-tier main
suplex.
event
Ospreay
matches
lands on his
anywhere
feet. Oh,
in the
trying for the
world.
kick.
Ospreay
Ricochet tried one
for
of his
that
own there.
Around the corner
And-
kick.
Oh, what a layer there by Ricochet, just throwing himself in
Clothesline
there.
takes down
Thank you for the
Ospreay.
quarter legs. A second heavy layer there from Ricochet.
Now, the leg hooked. Ospreay down.
I can't count
Nigel,
Ricochet out here. I can't
Importantly, since
say
the
he's
last
a
time these
one-trick
two
pony
men
with the
met in
fast speed
2017,
offense.
both are
Ospreay,
clear on size.
Spanish
But I
fly,
would say
but
Ricochet more so.
Oh,
Ospreay
rising
more so
knee
than
hit
Ricochet.
Ospreay in the nose
But
there.
right now, neither man's looking
Moonsault
to
kick there
step
and
slower
step
than one
into there by
another.
Ospreay.
Oh, they're both going to their book of
And
tricks.
Ricochet copying the
Certainly.
same movement.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that
right to the
landed to the
shoulder. Ospreay, there's the Spanish fly right there.
Ospreay.
In the cover,
The near leg
Ricochet,
hook.
and Ricochet able to
Ricochet
pop
this
that
time
shoulder up there.
escapes.
I know we talked about it.
One,
We had to
two,
wonder
count there.
after last week's
Ricochet showing
incredible
a
tag team
different
match. We saw
side
highlights
things
of
here.
if
Not just the
Ospreay
quick
will be
offense that we've known from
100%.
Ricochet,
I
but
think he
able to
is.
throw hands
I think it
and
looks
throwing
great.
some
Ospreay, a
heavy
ton of
grapples as well,
experience
too.
and long matches from his time in Japan.
These guys having a back and
Well, not only
forth
long
contest here,
matches, Nigel, but
50-50. Neither man.
back-to-back long matches. Those grueling June
Absolutely,
climax tournaments.
Jose,
It's an
5
entire
years
month of
anniversary.
wrestling. Just night after
With the
night.
5 up for the
Certainly
signals.
builds
Let's
up
go.
that cardio.
Ospreay thinking
Stays
Oscar
in
once
your
more.
veins.
Ricochet. Oh, Ricochet says
Prevented.
Oscar out of the ring apron.
Ricochet sends Ospreay
Oscar
tumbling
kind
over the
of caught
top, getting
himself,
his lower
but
back
his
on the
back still hit
apron.
the ring apron.
Definitely a weak spot on any high flyer.
Ricochet now joining Ospreay
Take out the
out there.
back of the legs.
Running start, trying for the
Ricochet
pump kick.
attempting the pump kick.
Ospreay, knife edge there again.
Stinging chop.
Both guys still on the ring.
Stops the
Oh,
challenger
wait,
in his
it's
tracks. Now
Ospreay.
Ospreay.
He wouldn't
You
take
think it's
Tiger
Stormbreaker on the
91
apron?
on the ring apron.
Ricochet doesn't want to find out.
Step up, Gamaguri
Center of
kicked on by
gravity, lands
Ricochet, and
Danzigiri.
Ospreay pump
though.
kick there. Both men
Ospreay
still on the ring apron.
charges in,
Ricochet.
popped up. Oh, no.
Popped up.
Ricochet.
Ospreay.
Fireman's
Ricochet
carry
fighting out.
on the apron.
Oh, surprise
Comes
kick.
around the corner with the
Right
heel
to the
kick.
face.
Wow, that's what we're on the
Ospreay right now.
outside.
Looking for the
Oscar on the
cutter.
ring apron.
Off the middle.
And he gets it in perfect spot right there.
and challenger go down.
Ricochet
and
was
fans,
down face
our opening
first.
contest on 5 years of AEW Dynamite continues in picture-in-picture.
Ricochet went face first on the ring apron from that Os cutter, but also Ospreay hit his back on the ring apron there, but deemed it was worth the risk right there. We are in picture-in-picture break right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening contest of Will Ospreay versus Ricochet here. International Championship on the line with our 5 years of Dynamite. Thank you all for joining in. Wow, we got a lot of people actually voting for Ricochet in here, which I agree on. Thank you very much for taking part of the poll right there. Both guys on the outside of the floor. Referee, I think, is beginning to give the count here right now, as he would probably rather not to, but still has his job to do. See the replay right there from Ospreay delivering that Os cutter, and Ospreay back inside the ring here right now. And is Ospreay going to take a count out victory here? I would hope that Ospreay is not going to go for that. Ricochet finding his bearings and gets back inside the ring. Oh, but Ricochet was only halfway inside the ring, and Ospreay hit a missile dropkick right to the side of the head of Ricochet as soon as Ricochet got in there. Ospreay right now thinking about Os cutter once more, this time inside the ring, but whether that was just Ricochet with ring awareness or just his body giving out, Ricochet fell to the mat right there as Ospreay could not deliver the Os cutter there, because obviously that requires a standing opponent right there. I'd have to imagine that Ricochet's body may still just be giving out on him right there. He's still going to be dazed and confused, taking the Os cutter on the ring apron, and then as soon as you get inside the ring, missile dropkick to the side of your head, you got to be feeling the effects from that one. Ospreay right now just almost daring Ricochet. He wants him to get up right now. I think Ospreay really just he's not staying on top of Ricochet here right now. It's almost like I don't want to say pitying Ricochet, but it's almost like he's just not taking this matchup seriously. It's like, come on, little brother, pretty much. Oh, straight step in the forearm there from Ospreay, taking Ricochet down, but no cover from Ricochet or from Ospreay, excuse me. Thank you all for joining in again here. We have our opening contest, Ospreay Ricochet for the International Championship right now. Ospreay bringing Ricochet back up to his feet. Ricochet, though, on spaghetti legs, just barely able to hold his base. Fell right in the corner there. Ospreay with a knife edge chop, and Ricochet going down again here right now. Ricochet trying to walk it off right now, but back into another corner there. Ospreay turned Ricochet around it. Ricochet fires back with a knife edge chop, but there's really no power behind that one. Ospreay's just standing there just saying, come on, man, give me more. I thought Ricochet poked Ospreay in the eye right there for a moment, but straight step in form again from Ospreay, taking Ricochet down here. It was a little bit 50-50, but now things have transitioned over to 70% Ospreay and 30% Ricochet. Ospreay was trying to go top rope. Ricochet bringing Ospreay down face first on the buckle right there. Ospreay seems to be checking his mouth to see if he's missing any teeth right there. He'll probably have to ask for Dr. Britt Baker to take a look at his mouth after this match. Step in for him there from Ricochet right now. Ricochet trying to find his groove right now, trying to find the momentum here. He's got Ospreay on the top rope right now, looking for some high impact with some big reward if he can find it here. Ricochet going straight up all the way to the top rope with Ospreay here. We should be back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 seconds here. Ospreay using a couple of headbutts there to send Ricochet crashing off the ring apron there. Ricochet landing on the ring apron, holding onto the ropes there to stop himself from falling down to a worse fall.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS. We celebrate 5 years. Thank you for joining us. We are in the midst of an AEW International Championship match. Ricochet challenging the champion Will Ospreay for the title. This was the scene during the break. Ricochet beats the 10 count on the floor, but Ospreay was right there on the spot with the drop kick. But then
both these guys are trading the blows here right now.
Back in his favor, Nigel.
Yeah, and certainly now, this match, the decision hanging in the balance. Both champion and challenger precarious on the middle and soon to be top riders. Look at this.
And thick and roll. But always the Ospreay specialty. Lands on his feet. And he's like, little bro, I've done that so many times. It's like second nature. That's going to piss off Ricochet, thinking he hit a big offensive move.
Ricochet.
Oh, Ricochet with an Os cutter of his own.
The cover, 2.
Springboard cutter there from Ricochet.
A rare miscalculation from Ospreay there. So pleased with his show of athleticism.
Right now.
He just set himself
I was
up
trying
for
to
the
go
Oz
top
cutter.
rope, but Osprey holding on the leg right there.
Ricochet, he
Just doing
ran
what he
around
can to
Osprey's
keep
back. He
Ricochet from
stayed
going
out
to
of
the
Osprey's
top.
field of vision in order to land that Oz cutter.
Veteran experience from the challenger.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
That is disrespectful from Osprey there. Just gave the finger to Ricochet there.
Heading up to the top, finds his perch.
Ricochet, let's go 630.
Watch this.
Oh,
No,
think about 630 maybe
attempt
have
to the
it.
450.
Oh, backslide there from Ricochet.
Backslide bomb.
Backslide.
Ain't a driver. Pile driver there, stumped Osprey. A good position there by Ricochet there. He covered the legs and grabbed the arm of
Ricochet
Osprey,
did a heck of a
ensuring
job
no
of
break.
sweeping the arm of Osprey out from around the ropes.
Just watch high impact and a very awkward landing as Ricochet tries to pin him there. He just couldn't get the shoulders down with enough leverage.
And that was after the backslide bomb. Great anticipation by Ricochet to counter that hidden blade.
Thank you all for joining in here. Fans loving this one here, giving the Fight Forever chant there, and I'm all behind them.
What a great opening match on just a wonderful night.
The call goes out as both challenger and champion trying to not fight forever.
Ricochet
This one quickly.
Looking for vertigo there.
Osprey, a couple of
twisting reverse DDT. Hook kick.
Next spin kick there from Ricochet.
Connects by Ricochet. Northern Lights suplex locomotion style, perhaps. No, Ricochet.
Oh, Osprey stunned on
Ricochet may be out.
I don't see Osprey use that
Incredible
often
counter
there.
move. Here comes the attempt at the hidden
Osprey
blade again.
right now, corner.
That's typically what
Hidden
that
blade,
gesture
but Ricochet
means.
pinned him in. Nice. Whoa, what?
Now Osprey.
Styles first. The fans. I tell you, I hope AJ Styles comes to AEW one of these days. I want to see him and Osprey in the ring together.
Strong legs got him out of that. He just pushed out with his legs.
Osprey right now, he's thinking Osprey. He got Ricochet in that one. Not a very good cover from Osprey, just hooking the leg. But Ricochet again now. Thank you all for joining in
this
our
AEW
opening
International
contest.
Championship match.
Ricochet Osprey International Championship on the line
Wow,
here.
Ricochet.
Both guys have beaten each
Will
other down
Osprey
here
go
as
all in
what
here
you would
tonight,
expect from
fans?
these two
DC
individuals
Comics
here.
goes all in with epic stories across the DC universe and all new absolute versions of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Head to your local comic book shop for exclusive AEW origin stories inside the pages of DC Comics all month long.
I'm not used to hearing
Both
that
champion and
type of
challenger
stuff there.
acting like superheroes in
that.
this match.
Osprey right now
Refusing to
removes the
die.
elbow pad now, thinking bone on bone here.
The elbow pad
He has not
is
gotten the
all-
hidden
This is
blade
usually
once
the
yet.
precursor to that
Now
hidden
he's trying
blade.
to find it to the back
Ricochet.
of the dome of
He's in
Ricochet.
position.
Oh, Ricochet, though. You can hear the... Oh, wait a minute. Ricochet used his own hidden blade right there. First he hits the Oz cutter. Now he hits the hidden blade.
All he can do is pull himself up top, too.
Let's go, Ricochet. We want to see... Nice shooting star there. Green. Perfect. Oh, so close right
Look how
there.
close Rick Knox's hand was.
Ricochet has used the shooting star to put people
Disbelief
away
on
on
the
that one
face of
before there.
Ricochet. A near picture perfect
Osprey
shooting
gets
star
with
press.
fingertips away. Now
Stuck
Ricochet.
it, but the champion refuses
There are
to
clear
give up his
thoughts going in the
title.
mind of Ricochet. What comes next? What do we do now?
But Ricochet.
Oh, axe kick right down the forehead.
Turns Osprey inside out. Now
Vertigo.
looking for vertigo once again.
Osprey though rotates it over.
Counters.
Spike down, poison water. Oh, where's that Ricochet? Fought for the payment to keep it up. And oh my God.
From that.
Cover.
Wait a minute, no.
But both shoulders are
No.
down.
Oh,
wow.
No. Don't give it like
An
that.
official decision from Rick Knox here. But
Rick Knox had to do his job right there. Both shoulders on the mat there. He didn't want to do it, but
Everyone
that's
in
what
the
his
has
job
an
right
idea.
there.
Let's see what he says.
Tony, you got to call for another rematch on that one there. No way, man. No way. Can't be done. You can't give it like this here.
Justin Roberts getting the explanation from
Special
Rick
ma-
Knox.
Ladies and gentlemen, both men's shoulders
Somebody
were pinned
call
on
this
the
one.
mat. Therefore, this match has been ruled a draw.
It's a draw right now, but come on.
Not a popular
Restart the
decision.
match.
This is such a hotly contested but evenly contested
Come on.
matchup.
But it's the right decision. I hate to say that. What else could Rick Knox do?
5 more minutes. Well, 5 more minutes
official.
for the time limit. Come
No
on.
other choice. But hold on a
Restart the belt. Come on, someone.
What's Ricochet saying here?
Call for Tony Khan right now.
think Ricochet.
Get that man up there.
They want to run it back.
Yeah, I agree there. I agree with what Osprey and Ricochet are saying. Let's go again.
You can see it. You can hear it.
All right. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I was just informed by Tony Khan that this match will continue.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, Bubs. Now that's where Ricochet, he realized he just got pinned there. And now, with desperate time, is called right there.
As well, stripping the tape off.
Ricochet's going to take it.
As these elbow strikes.
These guys are throwing haymakers right now. That's why I'm calling it. Osprey on spaghetti legs here right now.
They're wearing each other down now.
Goes the form there, Ricochet.
Maneuvers.
Holding it up with the rope right there. Both men boot each other in the chest there.
To pride.
And right in the
in
face.
their heart the most.
Oh, round it.
Oh, great counters.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Both men looking for roundhouse kicks.
Solid
Both men
round.
connecting and
Oh, no.
there it was.
Wait a minute. What? No. No. Wait a minute. No. That's not. You got to be. No.
But Takeshita.
I guess he stayed behind.
No.
For this.
Takeshita, that knee wipes out
Oh,
Osprey.
my God. I knew that Takeshita was somehow going to get involved.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't see Cal's anywhere at ringside.
Takeshita beating the. Takeshita beating down everybody here.
Battle. Now the raging fire from Konosuke Takeshita.
Takeshita has ruined this night here.
Callis' heat up. His perfect
Don-
soldier.
The man dumped
Did
the
the
alpha.
Wait.
And the man who, Tony, I mean, we've seen it.
Takeshita with the
burning inside
Continental
Konosuke Takeshita
Championship
every time.
right now
Cal's
here.
calls on Will Ospreay.
That's a great call. And now, as you can see, he's got the International Championship belt.
Yeah, the fans like Takeshita here right now. The asshole chant right there. I have to agree. The fans got the rematch, which was the right call by Tony Khan, but we can't give another one here. There's still more action to come here.
With the unfinished business surrounding the International Championship, let's now hear from the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes is back.
Pittsburgh.
Wow, Mercedes really held that one.
Hello to your CEO. Mercedes, tonight we are celebrating the 5-year anniversary. And what a beautiful 5 years it's been, Renee.
Agreed.
I'm just so honored and so blessed to have such a little small part of AEW Dynamite history. That's why I had the truck put together a very special package of Dynamite's best moments. Hit it, Money Mike.
Let's go.
Wasn't I worth the
Wait
wait?
a minute.
This is an entrance of a star.
The women's
She's going to make it
division
only
has
about
just
her.
gotten a lot
I was looking forward
more
to
interesting.
going back to all these AEW Dynamite nights. Not about looking at Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes should be on center stage at all times. He's the CEO.
2 titles, more money.
I'm the standard. The conversation.
Thank you all for joining in. We just saw Ospreay against Ricochet. A great match, but unfortunately ended
To pay
after
when you
disqualification when Takeshita came in. Personally, I don't know if I really like that decision to do something like that on a celebration night like tonight, like this
Was that,
Dynamite.
people? Didn't you love that, Renee? AEW's best moments, it's all about me. Because AEW is where the money resides. And AEW's future is so bright because money changes everything.
Yes, it does. And I absolutely love big business. So please, take my card. Perhaps we should talk. Excuse me.
MVP gonna bring everybody to the Hurt Syndicate? Would MVP be a good business for Mercedes Moné? Yeah, let's go!
Ishii and
Oh, I love this matchup. Ishii and Chris Jericho. I remember watching this matchup when I was on vacation. I was in the gym and actually watching that matchup, just seeing how bloody Jericho got there. I was like, holy
Chris
crap.
Jericho, part of so many huge moments in 5 years of AEW Dynamite, and coming up next, live on TBS, it will be
one of the main focus points that has always been
Chris Jericho.
on
Don't
the
go anywhere, that's
Dynamite
coming your
himself,
way.
Chris
Next
Jericho. Our first ever AEW World Heavyweight Champion was Chris Jericho, and so we are on commercial break here right now, guys. We've only seen one matchup so far. Again, Ospreay and Ricochet. At the first matchup that they had ended in a draw after Ospreay hit the hidden blade, and both guys' shoulders on the mat. Thankfully, Tony Khan called for a rematch to start, but then as soon as the matchup got going, Konosuke Takeshita came out and attacked Ospreay, and then attacked Ricochet as well there. Right now, Hassan, there's nobody on the match. We're in commercial break. When we come back live, please don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from Chris Jericho. I know. People are going to be like groaning right now, but I promise you, I'll find a way to make it entertaining. Even though Chris Jericho is not too bad sometimes. Especially because I get a feeling like, I'm wondering who's going to interrupt Chris Jericho. Hopefully not the conglomeration. I don't know if I want to see any more of that feud there. Although, I mean, maybe it's Mark Briscoe. We did see Jericho on Collision after he won. T's going for doing the whole the title thing with the Mark Briscoe perhaps. But I don't know if I really want to see that. Maybe Jericho will tease going after the world title again. Even though I think that has bypassed Chris Jericho's time in AEW, of course. I'm just kind of saying whatever comes to my mind right now to keep us all preoccupied and busy as we are on a commercial break. But feel free to talk about what have been some of your favorite moments in AEW history. It doesn't have to be Dynamite history. I'm willing to listen into any of your guys' favorite moments in time. Great way to keep us all engaged and entertained during the commercial break as we wait for the great Chris Jericho to come on. Personally, I still think, like I said, I don't know how I feel about, Takeshita costing Ricochet and Ospreay getting the disqualification on that matchup there. I'm not sure how I feel about it. This is a celebration night of AEW Dynamite with 5 years here. And so I'm not sure I really want too many finishes like that. Hopefully that's the only disqualification finish that comes to the show tonight. But unfortunately, of course, the referee had to do what he had to do there. You can't, just let Ospreay get beaten up and then not call a disqualification. Them's the rules there. We show back live with Dynamite, maybe about 20 to 30 seconds here, where we're going to hear from the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. Hopefully we get somebody out there to make an appearance. Maybe Malachi Black will cancel it. I saw that CW Richmond Network channel on NXT was cool yesterday.
Don't just milk it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Your head in the game, son. The scout from football college is up in the stands. Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance. I didn't raise no insurance, man. But you did.
I've never seen this commercial, but that's all right. Whatever. Let's see. Sting's debut was one of my favorite moments. Oh, I agree. My dad is a huge Sting fan, so when I saw that, I took a video and sent it to him. I said, Dad, look who's on AEW now. He's like, holy cow. He's like, that's pretty damn cool. And what a career Sting had in AEW here. I mean, just what he was doing in AEW, all the high dives, he was freaking crazy. Many people thought that Darby Allin was an inspiration to him for doing that stuff, and probably Darby was, but I think it's also just Sting was just loving it too. He was just loving being like, I gotta show everybody that I ain't afraid to take those risks. I'm a crazy crow. Yes, the CC, not the Kylo Classic. Hopefully this will be the last commercial break here. It feels like we've been on this commercial for a while here right now. Brody Lee winning the TNT title and CM Punk's debut. Yeah, I remember being there for Punk's debut. That was awesome. Brody winning the TNT championship. Incredible.
Team championship match in the Acclaimed and the Guns.
That one surprised me too on that night there when the Guns beat the Acclaimed for the tag titles. I remember that night. I remember thinking to myself, I don't know how to feel about that one there, but I let it play out.
Austin Colton. Tonight, Juice Robinson is taking on Hangman Adam Page. We saw what happened last week. Hangman tried to literally hang Juice. What are we expecting from Juice?
Renee! Better yet, Pittsburgh!
Tonight, the juice is loose.
They got assaulted the guns with the steel chair. And... Jesus. Hangman's ensuring
a
that there's
completely
nobody's going
unhinged
to be out
Hangman
there
Adam
for
Page,
Juice
trying
Robinson.
to even the odds ahead of his match with Juice Robinson still to come tonight. Hangman taking out Colton and Austin Gunn. And
5 years of AEW
Big Bill.
Big Bill cutting off Excalibur.
But remember, as the learning tree always says, it's not about the destination, it's about who we become as people along the way. And I think we can all agree that over the past 1,825 days, we have all become better people. And that is thanks to one man.
Technically, Ospreay won by disqualification when Konosuke Takeshita attacked him. Turning that one down there, obviously, is Jericho coming out. Spotlight, great song to listen to, but definitely don't want to hit that song being hit with a copyright there. I love that Jericho's walking up to the babyface tunnel. First, Ospreay walks through the heel tunnel tonight, and now Jericho walks through the babyface tunnel. It's kind of weird. Looks like that. They're just talking about what happened last week with Jericho getting the victory over Mark Briscoe in that trios match on Collision, which was a great matchup. Well, maybe not great, but a fun matchup. It was a good match, and I think it was probably just a teaser of what's to come between Ricochet and Ospreay. But they're going to add Konosuke Takeshita into the match, which I imagine is going to be on Wrestle Dream, a triple threat for the international title.
Taking on Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy with Chris Jericho joining us here at the desk on commentary.
All right. Theme song is done. We can listen to Chris Jericho, or would you rather leave it on mute?
Hi, guys!
Let the chat decide, I suppose. I think they actually
congratulations on 5 years of Dynamite.
Yes.
And congratulations to the brand new television deal that AEW just signed. We made a lot of experts look like real idiots.
Damn straight. We got to agree with Chris
But there
Jericho on
wouldn't
that.
even be a new TV deal or an AEW if it wasn't for Chris Jericho. It's true. So you can thank me for that.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Say it with me, damn it.
This crowd is actually thanking Chris Jericho. Never thought for the day.
Thanks, guys. But not only is the 5th anniversary of Dynamite today, it's also the 34th anniversary of my pro wrestling debut.
Well, lots of celebrations going on today.
And to think I've gone from Ponoka, Alberta, Canada, to right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Is that a botch, or did you mention that?
Sorry. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as an 8-time champion is such an unbelievable feeling.
I wonder if Chris meant to do that or if that was an accident.
And right now, at this stage of my career, I thought I wasn't as focused on winning championships as I am nurturing the branches of the learning tree, mentoring the redwood and the bad apple, and bringing as many young talents into the Jericho vortex as possible, and of course, to get as much TV time as I can.
Because I'm a TV whore.
But over the last few weeks, I had an epiphany. First off, I headlined a sold-out Arena Mexico, and then a week later, I beat Mark Briscoe.
Fix that with Big Bill.
So now it's time, I feel, for a new era of Jericho. The Ocho is gone. Time to bring on the Nueve.
Oh, okay. That's what number 9 is in Spanish.
So, Mark Briscoe, I am challenging you to a Ring of Honor world title match at WrestleDream. Do you accept, Mark? How do you accept Mark Briscoe?
Well, Mark Briscoe.
Reach for the sky.
Well, I was about to say something, but Mark Briscoe's song cuts it off, and looks like Chris Jericho's going to get his answer live in person.
Wow, it's only 10 days out. You know, Mark Briscoe will never.
I guess
too stupid.
Maybe they changed the tunnels. Maybe the babyfaces come out close to the commentators now.
I'm entitled to it, even if I wouldn't say it in front of the man.
Mark Briscoe.
Chris Jericho challenged Mark Briscoe
He is courageous.
for the Ring of Honor World Championship at WrestleDream here, and Briscoe never afraid to back down from the challenge at all here.
By Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Rocky Romero, the conglomeration.
But obviously, good job there by Briscoe bringing the rest of the guys down there with there, keeping it safe.
Stand down, boys. This is between me and Jericho.
He's right. It's okay.
Also, looks like everybody's going off here.
Now, Chris Jericho, my dad brought us up to behave like men. And part of behaving like a man is to not make excuses. Because I could stand here and make excuses and say, Chris Jericho, I had your ass beat in New York City. You was toast. You was fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
The only way that you picked up the victory on the Ring of Honor World Champion is because Big Bill snuck up on me, goozled me by the neck, choke slammed me through a table, and then you just rolled your limp ass over on top of me.
Ain't no lies. Ain't no lies by Briscoe, what he said right there.
I could say that, but I ain't gonna make that excuse because it was tornado tag team action. That choke slam was just as legal as a wrist lock. And you pinned me in New York City, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And you know what else? Behaving like a man entails. That's calling it like it is. Calling a spade a spade. And here we are on your 34th anniversary. And Chris Jericho, I'm gonna call Chris Jericho what he is. Chris, by God, Jericho. For the last 4 decades, this man has been one of the most influential, one of the finest professional wrestlers on the planet.
It's true. Maybe you may not want to hear it, but it's true.
And I tell you, that works out good for me that you pinned me in New York City. And logically speaking, you should be getting a title shot for this title right here, because I would love to put that notch in my belt, if you know what I'm saying.
Amen.
You see, it's also very coincidental that the word of the day is consequential, because consequentially speaking, now I'm going to get to put a legendary head on my wall, because when I beat you at WrestleDream, Chris Jericho.
Whoa. Hold on a second, Mark. That's a tall task, okay? You want to beat the learning tree? You want to beat the legendary Chris Jericho? I don't think you can do it. You can't beat me, Mark. Maybe your brother Jay could have.
Oh. Wow,
that's terrible.
That
Very
was,
low.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
That was a sore subject there.
But everybody knows you'll never be as good as Jay was.
Wow, that. Yeah, Chris deserved that one right there. Gets smacked inside the head right there.
Mark Briscoe doing the right thing there.
Damn right.
Did you see Jericho, though, Nigel? He backed off Big Bill and Brian
You
Keith.
want to go there, Jericho? Get my brother's name out your damn mouth. You understand me? At WrestleDream, you're going to get a Briscoe brother style ass whooping. I accept your challenge. That right there, son, that's consequential.
Chris deserves that smackdown there from Mark Briscoe.
10 days time. It is heating up Saturday, October 12th.
Mark Briscoe accepting the challenge. From the
Jericho realized maybe he took things a little too far. He's like, all right, you're right. He's like, I'll pay for that one. I'll learn from that mistake.
Pay-per-view through traditional cable and satellite providers.
Jericho backing off right there.
PPV.com, through YouTube.com, at David Buster's locations nationwide.
No more Bleach Report. Got all my stuff. Transfer over to Triller TV.
Pay-per-view.
If you guys bought your pay-per-views from Bleach Report, just a reminder, go ahead and check your email to see about transferring your pay-per-views over to Triller TV. All of your purchase lines there, which is what I did.
Makes our debut in that great city, but right now,
want to go there, man.
let's hear from Darby Allin, who
shit,
just a few miles north of Tacoma, Washington.
I didn't think we were going to get Darby.
Seattle. Darby Allin, the floor is yours.
I was 19 years old. I used to ride this Metro bus, the 150 from Kent Station to Seattle. I used to ride this all the time, just daydreaming. This one night, I was on the back of the bus, and I felt something hit my head. And I turned around, and I saw these three guys laughing at me. And it just dawned on me that they were taking turns spitting at the back of my head. And I turned around, and I just tried to mind my own business. There's three of them, one of me. And it was killing me inside that I wasn't doing anything about it. And then I felt it again. And finally, I just turned around. And I got right up in the guy's face. And he said, "What are you going to do about it, you little bitch?" And I noticed he's holding up this switchblade. And I looked at him and said, "Well, it looks like I'm going to get stabbed tonight."
I'm going to get stabbed.
I lunged toward him, and it didn't take long for everybody on the bus to break up the fight. But it felt so good. It felt so good to actually do something about it. Weeks ago, when John Moxley said I wasn't ready to be the face of AEW, all I could see is those three guys on the back of the bus. I wasn't just going to lay down and do nothing, man. I would rather get stabbed. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I put everything on the line against Moxley. I was so fixated on proving him wrong. That night, it was supposed to be me and Brian going on to WrestleDream.
I agree.
I keep saying that I'm ready to be the face of this company, and I think people are starting to lose faith in me. You know, the scary part about it is I'm starting to lose faith in myself. But what else can I do? What else can I do?
Why is there a buffer? Why is there a buffer right now?
This company, and I think people are starting to lose faith in me. You know, the scary part about it is I'm starting to lose faith in myself. But what else can I do? What else can I do except fight? I am going to be at Tacoma Dome October 12th at WrestleDream. Anybody in the AEW locker room, I'm putting out an open challenge. Anybody wants to build their name off of Darby Allin, step right up. Nothing left to lose. October 12th, WrestleDream Open Challenge. Step up.
That scares me. That scares me because I don't know if that means it's going to be a surprise appearance, and then they're going to beat down Darby Allin. I don't know.
Absolutely anyone involved Darby Allin.
There we go.
For another
Next match, Hangman Adam Page against Juice Robinson here. Hangman Adam Page already took care of the rest of the guns,
Approaching the ring from Aaron Street, Virginia.
ensuring that nobody's coming out there.
Hangman Adam.
You know, I actually just watched. I was there live at All Out for Hangman vs. Swerve, but I finally watched the match back live today. And oh man, it's still just as ruthless as watching it the first time.
Taking outsized interest in Hangman Adam Page. Juice claims he was just
Again,
doing his
let's start on the match now. It's Hangman Adam Page against Juice Robinson. We saw Will Ospreay against Ricochet in our start match. And unfortunately, Kester cost us the match there. Cost us a good time.
Returns here tonight. for a pound of
Hangman
flesh.
attacked the guns before this attacked the guns
Hangman
in
attempting
the
to
back,
even the odds before the match begins, taking out Colton and Austin Gunn.
making sure that
He
there will
wants
be
his pound of flesh.
Yeah, what's
no guns out there for Bullet Club
It's not
Gold.
even the odds, or he's just out of control. I mean, he's just a maniac.
And his opponent, from Joliet, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds.
I didn't know Juice was from Illinois here. Oh, wait a minute, Jesus! Exactly what we expected from Hangman and Page. Chaos. And look, I used to say how much I would defend Hangman and Page for everything that he has done to Swerve Strickland. But it's a different side of Hangman and Page now. There are some things that I cannot defend
I was
of
looking at him in
Hangman
the
here
ring
now.
not that long ago. He is at a different place, and it's a very dangerous place for
Oh,
anybody.
where's it? Juice has got the strap. This match is not being able to get started here right now, as both guys charging after each other, beating the hell out of each other before they can even get in the ring.
I was Juice Robinson. I wouldn't have done it
Hey,
again.
man, looks like he's walking away here right now.
Juice, that strap
Juice
wrapped around the
leaping off the
left.
stage, and Hangman caught him at the body.
And oh my God, he's threatening the referee, Aubrey Everett.
You see Hangman
Oh,
bearing
the
the marks from
whip
those
right to the
straps
back here.
in that lumberjack strap match.
We're wondering if this
Nigel.
match can even get
I-
started
that-
here right now.
That shot that
Oh,
Singh landed on
these
Hangman
fans
and
better be
Page.
careful. Hangman is
Unforgettable.
swinging for the fences with that strap right now.
Adam Page still standing and still fighting today. Tells you how tough.
Oh, well,
this
somebody's
man
got a
is.
free
He
strap
is
right there, but
absolute
hopefully that
stud.
didn't hit anybody.
Certainly, no.
Hangman using
Some
part
of
of the
railing
guardrail
here at
as a
ringside.
weapon
Again,
there.
this match has not officially began. It won't begin until both
What
men
is he?
able to enter
Now
the
what
ring.
does he
But
want?
Hangman
He's rearranging
does
the
not care,
guardrail
obviously,
into
about a sanction win or
quarter
loss
section.
against Juice Robinson. He wants
Juice
he
went
wants
face
punishment.
first into a
Adam
stair
Page has had a chip on his shoulder
in the
for a
crowd.
long time. We will
There might
not
be cushion on
easily
the
forget
now a table.
his brutal,
Again,
bloody
this match hasn't even
rivalry
started. I
with
don't even know if it's going to be able to start here.
But arguably,
Hangman
Adam Page
doesn't
came out
care
on
about
top
winning
of.
this match. He just wants
And
to
that's where this all
chaos.
stems
He wants
from.
to beat down
Hangman Adam
anybody who
Page
gets in his way.
was bloody. He was battered.
No.
by Jordan. Now Hangman looking
Try
for
to
pounds
pound.
out, but Juice
Oh, Hangman back
onto the
first on the
cement here in
floor.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, good thing Juice
Back
did that.
body drop
I'm not so
there.
sure if Juice hit that table with a pile driver.
Juice Robinson now has got the advantage, and there's a pissed off look in his eye right now.
And here we
He's
go,
going up after
up the
Hangman,
stage.
up the fans right there.
Hangman Adam Page, Juice Robinson.
These guys, they're not going to get inside the ring at all.
It's been a tremendous night.
Pretty sure that none of these guys are going to get inside the ring.
Next
Hangman
Tuesday
used
night,
popcorn.
special
He used
night, special
popcorn.
time, it will be Dynamite. Title Tuesday.
Hangman
Next
used
Tuesday
popcorn
night,
as a weapon to
9
throw out in the
Central,
face of
right
Juice
here
Robinson.
on TBS.
Wait a minute. Oh, some fans
It will
returned
be
the
the
strap to
last
Hangman Adam
stop
Page.
before Wrestle Dream coming
Is
up
it-
on Saturday, October
That fan-
12th in Tacoma, Washington.
Is that fan a
Hangman,
fool?
you get
No,
a good look.
Again, these guys are not
those
going
strap
into the
marks
ring. They're going
across
further
his
up
flesh,
the
Tony.
ramp. Juice right
Yeah, you
now.
know, I talked about how Hangman
Oh!
was Hangman was
Yeah.
a lunatic.
Hangman
The
may
same
love
could
to
be
drink,
said of
but I don't think he
Juice.
wanted the drink thrown in
Question,
his
Juice
face
Robinson
there.
as unbridled as anyone in
Hangman
the job
right now
today.
taking the walk down the
Does he
stairs
have
here.
that killer instinct that Hangman Adam Page
Some fan
has?
getting a good photo right there.
Just the headbutt. Hangman staggered by it. And
Hangman is firing. Juice said, no, he's not. Ripped up the
is
sign right there.
Juice Robinson.
I think it's a fire.
Oh,
Was it fire?
popcorn off the skull right there. These fans, they saying, here, take anything. I got the weapon.
Popcorn bucket.
The table will
You know, we
not be
talked about-
used right now. Hangman has
Adam Page attack
entered
with
back
Colton
in the
Austin.
arena right
But
now.
one thing we haven't touched on yet was the attack earlier today. We touched on it actually briefly at the beginning of our broadcast. Taz, our broadcast colleague, our color commentator, was attacked by unknown assailants earlier this morning in the parking lot here in Pittsburgh. He was checked out here in Pittsburgh. He was referred back to his doctor in New York City. He was en route back to New York City. We wish Taz all the best. I was texting with him earlier today. He said very colorfully in his Taz-like fashion that he said his knee is in very bad shape. So we wish all the best.
That's bad news.
Well,
I hate
I
to
was
see
wondering
that.
if they were
It
going to
just-
say Juice right now.
Nigel, I'm glad you kind
utilizing
of
his
hopped on
belt
the plane
to
and got
choke
here
out Hangman
quickly.
right
We
there.
appreciate
Last
that.
minute got here to cover for Taz.
Oh,
Of course,
Hangman went down low to the
no
body,
possible
not to the
substitution.
lower
You know,
side.
like about what we've seen in the early days of
Midsection
Dynamite.
stop right there by
Hangman
Hangman.
used to go into the stands and enjoy a beer. Juice gave him a beer
Give him a mouthful.
Yeah, a mouthful of beer. Kind of the different
Hangman
way
has
that he
regained control right now, just calling on the hate from the crowd.
Has
Might
the
have been some
advantage
cheers
over
there, I don't
Juice
know.
Robinson as we stick with this match in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
All right, as you heard there, we're going to picture break here right now. Hangman and Page, Juice Robinson here. Happy 5-year anniversary of AEW Dynamite to us all here. Getting a great treat here with Hangman and Page, Juice Robinson. Doing the classic AEW style, just taking the fight everywhere and anywhere. But they have re-entered the fray right now, and Juice cooking up breakfast right there by taking Hangman down with a flapjack. And now taking Hangman down, Russian leg sweep there. Juice Robinson opting not for a cover. The guns were taken out in the back by Hangman and Page just, about, 20 minutes ago before this matchup could even get started. So ensuring that there will be no members of the Bullet Club Gold out there, no distractions, no whatsoever. Hangman making sure that this matchup is kept one-on-one here.
All creatures of habit. We've always had our
Hangman pulling himself up, utilizing the ropes there, and Juice throwing that right hand right there of his. That powerful hand of Juice Robinson right now going up to the middle rope, going to go down for perhaps some 10 punches right down to the forehead of Hangman and Page right there. Hangman trying to call Juice Robinson off right there, but that won't work at all. Juice Robinson will have no mercy to show to Hangman and Page, blasting away at the skull of Hangman. And now a bite right there. Fans may cheer on Juice Robinson there, but that man is still a savage beast who will do it whatever it takes to get that win by any means necessary there. Oh, Hangman caught Juice Robinson, Death Valley driver right there into the cover on Juice Robinson. 2, and Juice popping that shoulder up before the 3. Hangman, all viewers better be very careful. Hangman Adam Page has shown that he doesn't care what gender you are. He will go after everybody and anybody. He was threatening to hit Karen Jarrett last Saturday with a belt, with the strap. That was him and Jeff Jarrett on Collision. Hangman Adam Page right now. Oh, that's classy right now. Giving the finger to the fans right there. Where did all this hate come from Hangman and Page to the entire world? Everything changed when Hangman returned. We saw MVP actually give Mercedes Moné a card, but still an announcement from MVP to come later. Hangman catch and swerve belly to belly right there. The cover on Juice gets the 2 again right there. Juice Robinson not going down with it quietly into the night. Hangman gonna have to dish out some more punishment to Juice Robinson before he can put this one away here. We're on picture breaking right now between Hangman and Page and Juice Robinson. Juice is out on the ring apron right now, and Hangman gonna go chase after him right there. But Hangman walking a very stoic, just scary motion right there for Hangman. What is he going for now? What's up, son? Hangman jabbing away at Juice. Oh, Juice is tied up right now. His arms are tied up in the ropes there. Oh, and a roundhouse kick right to the midsection there. Aubrey Edwards is going to get in there to put a stop to that one. Juice was caught there. I think that might have been a big boot right to the side of the body as Juice is breathing heavy right now. And again, Hangman is just taking a very stoic approach here right now. He is not rushing into this matchup at all right now. DDTing Juice face first on the ring apron right there. Again, Hangman just taking the walk on the outside of the floor, just embracing all the hate that is coming from the crowd here right now.
AEW Dynamite live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We celebrate 5 years here tonight, and we are in the midst of a wild brawl between Hangman Adam Page and Juice Robinson, spilling out of the events of Collision Grand Slam this past Saturday night. Very evenly contested match, Nigel.
Started hard and fast on the outside, but once they got back in the ring, Juice Robinson has attempted to put this one away.
Guys, top rope.
This could do it way up there.
High superplex there from Juice.
Superplex, rough landing for both men.
That was textbook by Juice Robinson. You know, it's been a great program so far, as we talked about.
Both guys
Brian
down and out.
Danielson. Let's take a look one more time at those superplex.
That hurts both
the way that
opponents, as you
Juice
all obviously
Robinson
know right there.
didn't kick his legs off the top rope, that meant a lot further
Hangman,
for
though,
Adam Page to fall.
starting to move a
Going to
little
say
bit quicker
Brian
than Juice
Danielson
Robinson
and
is,
Kazuchika
though.
Okada later on. We're saying thank you to the fans, much the way that you
Juice
said
charging
thank
in.
you at
Oh,
the
hit
end of
the
the
elbow on
match to
top of the
Brian
head of
Danielson
Hangman.
last week.
Second one.
You said thank you
And
to Brian
just as nice
Danielson.
as the
I
first.
said thank you, but certainly not to Brian Danielson. He was trying to
Jab.
break my shoulder. I said thank you to Tony Khan and to
Knife edge
professional
shot there.
wrestling for all the experiences that I've
Juice
had.
sitting in the corner right now. Fires back.
Turning things around.
Sliding elbow there by Juice Robinson.
It was a great match that you lost.
You're welcome.
We are in the midst.
Tony
Great match
Schiavone
between
rubbing
Juice
into the
Robinson
face
and
of Nigel
Hangman.
McGuinness lost
Juice,
last week.
the southpaw, using that
Right
left
there
hand
by
very
Tony.
effectively.
Juice.
Softening up Hangman with the right jab.
Happy 5 years, bitch!
And
Having 5 years, bitch. And there's
big left hand sends Hangman down
Left hand
into the
got
corner.
it. Juice.
Juice like that
call
cannonball.
for Cannonball.
Could be poised.
Cannonball
Good
sitting
fight.
on, but Hangman
Avoids it.
rolling out of the way, and Juice could not move out of the way.
Lying in
Fell
white,
right into the
Hangman
buckle
Adam Page,
there.
veteran experience, not moving to the very
Hangman throwing
last
Juice
second
right into the guardrail
when
right
Juice
there.
Robinson couldn't pull up and had committed himself to the cannonball in the corner.
And I mean,
I feel like I should
that's
end
when
the poll
timing
right
is so
now.
important,
Yeah,
Nigel.
I'm gonna
It's
end that poll there.
fractions of a second.
Makes the difference between a
Oh,
veteran and a champion.
Juice face first
Juice
on the ring
drop
apron.
face first on that
Hangman rolls in to roll out.
ring apron by Hangman Adam Page. Hangman
Breaking that count, of course. Hangman's
kept
charging
this
on in.
match.
Oh, wait a minute. Spine buster.
Buster onto
That was on the
apron.
upper back
Not
of
sure Juice
Hangman
got all
on
of it,
the
but he
ring
got
apron
enough.
there.
You saw Hangman clutching that rib cage.
Yeah, to the right side of the rib
Auburn
cage. The
trying to call
floating
these guys
ribs,
to
man,
get this
took
matchup
a
back inside
took
the
a
ring
beating
right
on
now.
that
Hangman
hard edge of the
up
apron.
against the
I think when
barricade.
Page came in
See
there,
the
he saw
position.
the way that Juice Robinson was
Juice
set up.
charge. Oh my God!
There's your cannonball.
Yeah, he missed the
Cannonball
inside
right through the
ring, but
barricade.
Juice Robinson
I don't
throwing
know.
his body at Hangman
Jesus.
Adam Page and crashing through the
I don't know
barricade.
if I've ever
Our
seen
radar checking on both
of that
men. Wow,
before.
what a collision that was. And we're on Dynamite.
There you go. Good job, somebody calling the pun right there.
Juice Robinson, let's take a look at the overhead shot. Oh.
Yeah, thankfully the barricade
Hangman
broke
Adam Page got
downwards and not to the
flattened.
side. Could have hurt somebody if it did
Both
that one
men
there.
miraculously moving after that, but
Juice
now
throwing
Juice
Hangman back
returning
on
Hangman
in.
Page to the ring.
Juice
Juice
the
ascending
top
to the
rope
top,
right
looking
now.
to end
Hangman
it
finding
here.
his bearings back together here right now.
Not typically a high flyer, but Juice.
Juice tried for high cross body.
Hangman
How
rolled
the
through,
hell
countered,
Hangman's caught him
maintains control of
and still holding on?
and now
God! Fall away slam.
fall away slam into that bottom turnbuckle.
Yeah, Juice is a light.
Disastrous landing for
His
Juice
eyes
Robinson.
bugging out right now.
Face. There's a face only a
He got
mother
the
could
wind
love.
knocked out of him
That's
there
a
to
combination
Juice.
of Bruiser Brody and the Macho Man Randy Savage in that face right there.
And these guys are
Right
leaving
into your
all in the
living room.
ring
Here
here
it
right
is.
now. This is
The reason
ruthless
why
by these
very
guys
awkward
here.
landing.
Juice
Juice
has not
Robinson
moved
beside himself
since
right
been
now.
putting the fallaway slam in the
Aubrey
corner.
Edwards checking on Juice Robinson, making sure that he can continue.
I don't even think Aubrey could even get into position there to try to check on Juice at all. Thank you guys for joining in.
Juice
We're watching a
up.
great
This is,
matchup here between Juice
Once
Robinson
again, very
and Hangman
dangerous
Adam Page.
situation. Anytime you're in the ropes, anytime you're on the apron.
Oh, wait a second. No.
Oh, look at this.
Hangman,
Hangman could be
avalanche
thinking,
dead
Dead
eye.
eye from the top.
Yes.
yeah, the avalanche dead eye.
They could
Juice,
break a neck.
Juice
Juice
Robinson
thinks
kicking
they're
the
going
legs.
out
He
right
finds
there.
his feet.
He's got
Oh,
Hangman
no.
a power
Looking
bomb.
to bring Hangman towards
Shot down.
lays
Almost
out
like
with the powerbomb. Stunts Hangman.
Nice
up.
cover there from Juice.
And
Hangman able to
Hangman
roll the
Adam Page
shoulder
kicks
over.
out.
That was a heck of a pinning combination that time, but Juice still
And
didn't get
Juice, you
Juice
can see the
Robinson
pain
after
expression on Juice
enduring
Robinson's face, but still
Samoan
pushing
drop
through it
into the
all.
corner.
Yeah, great perseverance there by
Juice
Juice
right now bringing
Robinson.
Hangman up to his feet right now. No wasted
As
movement.
Juice now
Robinson
maybe thinking Juice is loose.
trying to step it
Sit
through.
out DDT,
Nope.
but no.
Hangman
Hangman
able to counter through.
counters.
Trying to get dead
Dead
eye.
eye looking
Juice
for
not
it once
letting
again.
go.
Juice now
Waist
the
lock
waist
control
lock.
there.
It's
Oh, are you kidding me?
The official didn't see it.
no.
Hangman held on to Aubrey Edwards. Low blow Juice Robinson. Buckshot lariat.
Hangman and Page. 2, 3. Hangman
That is-
steals it.
Again, Hangman just acting in ways that you can't support anymore. I used to tell everybody that, when Hangman was here and this feud with Swerve. I supported this man because he was in the right, but now he has completely lost it. Hangman's in the wrong. Every step of the way.
It was only after the low blow. It was only after the official didn't see it. Had
doing whatever it takes to get the victory again.
That, it almost certainly would have been an instant disqualification.
No.
Who cares?
Now
The only thing that'll
Bill
go down in
coming
the
off from
record
Hangman
books
Page here.
is that, oh, wait a second.
Yeah, man. Taking
Oh
off
no, he's gonna try to finish what he started on Collision.
Nice. Now, trying to pick up where he left off.
Come on. Here we go.
We're trying to call for backup right now. There's no guns out here at all.
There is no one to save Juice Robinson.
No.
Wrapped around. No. Don't do this. Hangman, come on.
He's hanging Juice Robinson right now over the top
Someone needs to
rope.
stop this. We need security.
Remember, he choked out John Moxley this way. Yes! Oh, boy! Hangman quickly let go. As soon as he heard the music of Jay White there, but Jay White from behind. Not going to make it obvious. Jay White back, healthy, perfect, ready to go. You want to attack my boys? You want to attack everyone that I love? I'm coming at you, bitch.
The Bang Bang Gang took his shot.
Jay quickly checking on Juice there for a moment, and Hangman taking his lead like the coward that he is. Wait a minute. Jay White going after him. The table still needs to be put through. I knew they wouldn't tease the table and not deliver.
Don't give him any ideas, Tony.
Oh, he's digging his thumbs in the eyes. You spear that man to hell.
That was set up. Well, Juice and Hangman were
Spear! Hangman! That table didn't break 100%, but still got some of it.
Jay White. Look at the face of Jay White. The determination, the anger.
Fans helping Jay White back up to his feet right there. Statement made.
We have no time
Take that Hangman in his face.
from injury. We don't even know if he's cleared to compete, but he's come back.
Hangman got what he deserved on that one tonight. Hangman Page has been always so focused on Swerve Strickland, and now you've got a problem. And Jay White, the switchblade himself.
This certainly changes the complexion of things as far as the Bang Bang Gang goes.
Guns up for Jay White right now. Let's go.
Hangman is still down. Look at that.
Deservedly so. Hangman getting what was deserved of him.
Jay White, a very timely return.
Unusual for Jay White. He's which Jay White? Welcome to the big face of the heel one. I think I heard Renee say goodbye.
Guys, tonight we continue to celebrate the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. Right now, I'm waiting for one of the original of AEW, the scapegoat, Jack Perry. It's here now.
Oh, the boy. Oh, Shibata.
You and me, TNT Championship, Wrestle Dream.
I'll think about it.
Whoa! Oh no, wait a minute! Jack Perry said, I'll think about it, and as soon as Shibata turned his attention, staring at Renee, Shibata dropped his phone. He's that phone.
I accept.
Jesus. Jack Perry assaulting Katsuyori Shibata from behind and then accepting. Remember this night, the very first AEW Dynamite when John Moxley and Kenny Omega rolled all over the world. The Death Riders through the glass table. I remember that. And then afterwards, it was the beginning of the Inner Circle.
Coming up tonight. Dynamite 5-year anniversary main event. The American Dragon, the AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson will take on the Rainmaker.
I think we're going to change the thumbnail and the title to Danielson and Okada after this match, after the show's over. So we don't know what's coming up next. I'm guessing what's up next is Private Party. because we have been told that Private Party will be in action. We did see Ricochet and Will Ospreay already live. Great matchup to start things off, and then unfortunately though, it ended in a draw when Ospreay hit the hidden blade and both guys were covered, and then they restarted the match. But then Konosuke Takeshita came right in and just beat the hell out of freaking Ospreay and over Ricochet. I was so convinced that Ricochet was going to turn heel tonight by joining the Don Callis family, but now that happened, there's no way that I think Ricochet turns heel to beat Ospreay. I still think that Ricochet will win the Continental Champion. I don't know if it's going to be from Ospreay, but I definitely think it's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to beat Konosuke Takeshita to do it at Wrestle Dream or whether he's going to beat Will Ospreay. Personally, I would rather see Ricochet if he's going to win the international champion. I'd rather see him actually pin Ospreay. And I still need to see that 630 senton from Ricochet. I think I've only seen that 630 senton from Ricochet on the video games. I don't think I've actually seen it live on television before. At least I don't think so. So we're on commercial break here right now. The main event is Bryan Danielson against Kazuchika Okada. We still are supposed to have an important announcement to be made by Tony Khan, unless he told Chris Jericho to make the announcement about AEW getting another deal, getting the TV deal. Take that, the haters out there. And MVP is supposed to be making a special announcement, which he already offered his card over to Mercedes Moné right there. So we have Private Party, Okada and Danielson, MVP, and Private Party. So we still have 5 more things to go through tonight. Oh, and Britt Baker and Serena Deeb. I forgot about that. So curious what's going to come up next when we come back live, because we're not exactly sure just yet because they didn't tell. But again, if you want to leave what your favorite moments have been in AEW history as we celebrate the 5-year anniversary of AEW Dynamite, feel free to leave those in the chat. I would love to hear from you guys from some of your favorite moments. So, some of mine have been of Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews there, and Orange Cassidy's run as the international champion. That was awesome to see. Ospreay's many of tremendous matches here on AEW television have been great. Darby Allin always, I just saw a picture of Darby Allin there, and so Darby is always like someone who's like must watch, must see to see. I've been enjoying falling in love with Willow Nightingale as well. There's, just some of the video that they're showing about Rampage out there. The birth of timeless Tony Storm as well. How can we forget?
Bryan Danielson, Hangman Adam Page.
The legendary matches between those guys right there. Hangman and Danielson.
This match is a draw.
If I'm not mistaken, these guys always fought on Dynamite, not on a pay-per-view. Oh, speaking of Danielson.
All day long, I've had one sentence running through my head. Jon Moxley. But then I realized, John, no matter how much you want it to be, this isn't about you. This isn't your world championship. Hell, this isn't even my world championship. This is AEW's world championship. 5 years! 5 years! And we've broken the entire system that wrestling was built on. This is where the best wrestle. And that's why I challenged Okada. Okada, me and you have wrestled twice. You've won one, and I've won one. You broke my arm. You fractured my orbital bone, but you have never broken my spirit. Tonight, we find out who's the best. Your title's only on the line for the first 20 minutes. But every single minute of this match, my title's on the line and my career's on the line. And I wouldn't want it any other way. AEW, this is for you.
Oh, that was a beautiful
matchup tonight for Bryan Danielson against Kazuchika Okada. But Nigel McGuinness, what about what we witnessed just before break with Jack Perry, Katsuyori Shibata?
Well, we are in Dr. Country here. Dr. Britt Baker.
Determined to keep his title.
She's pulling off a Jon Moxley entrance here right now. Coming through the stands, coming through the crowd. Being embraced by her hometown here. in Pittsburgh,
Pennsylvania.
the doctor has come back after suffering her loss at All In to Mercedes Moné.
Well, like heroes welcome for Pittsburgh's own.
See if Britt Baker can rebuild some momentum with fighting the professor here tonight. The dentist against the professor.
This happened during, of course, the pandemic. Her and Thunder Rosa. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, the great matches between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. The birth of where Britt Baker really found her
Thunder
groove.
Rosa got the win at the end, but it was a classic.
Showing off that she's one tough son of a bitch inside that ring right there.
It was a war. I know it predates your time.
On the
but
match right now,
it
it's
had
on Britt
reverberations
Baker
throughout this
against
industry.
Serena Deeb. The dentist, or excuse me, the doctor versus the professor. This is sure to be a heck of a contest here. Britt Baker does not want to take this match to the floor. A technical match like this would only benefit Serena Deeb, in my personal opinion here.
Battle here
Professor
tonight.
Serena Deeb, always one of the most gifted athletes in the women's division here in AEW. Always able to quickly find her way.
Other times it can
Go
bite
for
her.
DMD.
When you have that anger
I agree with that one there.
dwelling inside
Thank you all for
it's
joining
all
in
how
here.
you focus
Happy
it.
5-year AEW Dynamite anniversary to you all.
Against your opponent, how you channel that anger. If you are
Doctor
Serena Deeb,
versus the professor.
the
Which one of
technical
these
type,
classes will
the
win here
Houdini
tonight?
of technical wrestling. Can she use her expertise against the
Obviously,
hometown
Serena
hero
Deeb is
here
in enemy
Pittsburgh, as we
territory
saw?
tonight as Dr. Britt
4-0
Baker in her hometown here
undefeated
right
in
now.
Pittsburgh. Can
The
Deeb change that
the crowd
statistic?
giving it
Fans before
all
this
to
match
Britt
gets too
Baker
far
here.
underway. Shifting gears for a moment, Hurricane Helene has caused horrific devastation in the Southeast. AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery are supporting our partners who are assisting those who need it on the ground. Please take action now to help provide life-saving resources to those impacted. Text Helene to 707070 to make a donation to our partners at the American Red Cross, Save the Children, and the World Central Kitchen, who are all providing support across multiple states. Text HELENE to 707070 to help those urgently in need.
I just felt it was important to kind of, get quiet there for a moment in case anyone wanted to hear about that, in case anybody did want to make that donation right there. If you're able
On
to do
Collision,
so.
recently we saw
It's
that
important
the professor called out Dr. Britt Baker DMD.
Well, we'll get back
She
right to the
wanted
action
this
of Britt
match.
Baker right now.
She called for it
Wrist
in
takedown
Britt
there.
Baker's hometown.
And again, I still want to be a mistake for Britt Baker to take this one to the mat here. Wait a second. She's trying to get the launch already right now. Maybe Britt Baker could be wrong here right now.
Deeb slips free. That's why she's known as the Professor, Nigel.
Certainly thinking
Oh,
a
look at
couple of
that.
moves ahead is
The AEW Women's World Champion, the
Mariah
Glamour.
May, the AEW
Mariah
Women's World
May.
Champion.
Sitting down at ringside right there, as I think the fans were booing
with
Mariah
Mariah
May. I
May
can't
as you
say
are,
that I
Tony.
blame them.
She's a student of wrestling.
Locked
She's
up there
scouting
by
the matches,
Serena Deeb right
scouting
there.
potential
Got the head applied.
challengers to
Go
her.
behind
She's just
there.
bringing
Nope,
some
now
glamour to
transition.
Pittsburgh.
Of course,
Again,
sorely
technical
needed.
wrestling
Can't
style.
talk about
That's going to
Mariah May
benefit
without
more
talking
Serena
about
Deeb than
Timeless
Britt
Tony
Baker
Storm,
in this match
pretty
here,
much
in my
dropped off the
personal
map here in
opinion.
AEW, but she popped up
Right.
over the weekend competing
Trying
in
to prove me
Stardom,
wrong, got the legs
tagging
wrapped
with
around the
Mina
head of Serena
Shirakawa,
Deeb
the
here right
so-called
now.
best friend of the
Professor
Glamour Mariah
able
May.
to try to slide out. Britt
interesting
Baker
now.
double underhook
We
here.
saw this past week, didn't we?
Serena on her
Interesting
feet, but
exchange
Britt trying to get
between
a butterfly suplex, but
and Mariah May.
Serena
Look at
single
this,
leg takedown.
by
Try
Serena Deeb,
transition,
transitions
single leg
over, single
Boston
leg
grab
crab.
there.
Boy, look how deep.
Yeah.
And that's
Driving
locked in
with her
tight,
hips.
tight right
Very
there.
awkward angle there, and you can
It's a
see
long crawl for
Baker.
Britt Baker to make to the
agony
ropes right
etched on
there.
her face.
Serena
You
can
missed
hold
all
that
that
on
time,
for as
Tony,
long
with
as
the
she wants to
injuries.
until the count
Yeah,
of
she
4.
was out for quite a while,
She's
10
gonna break
months,
it by
as a
then.
matter of fact. She was out, Excalibur. You know, you saw
Broken
the
at three,
determination on the
Britt Baker
face
trying to
of
pull
Serena.
herself up
She
from
wanted
the
the
ropes
match
in
here
there.
in Pittsburgh
Mistake
because
being
not only
made here
does she
by
want to
Serena
shove
Deeb to
Dr.
not
Britt
follow
Baker in
on
front of
the
her
assault.
hometown fans, she wants to make a
Waist
statement
lock
of her
control
own here.
and go behind there, and now
Both
the
these
chin lock
competitors
applied
have had
again.
title
Britt
opportunities
Baker counters.
recently.
Shoulder tackle
Unable
there,
to
takedown
score the
there.
big
Serena
victory,
Deeb
so
does
they
to
certainly want to get
Britt
back
Baker.
into title
And
contention.
again, mocking Britt Baker there now
Yeah,
with
Serena
the DMD
Deeb.
pose there.
Most recently picking up a
Dropping the
victory
back
over
elbow.
Queen Aminata. She was trying to
Whoa.
maybe
Oh, nice neck
neck
breaker there
breaker
from
by Britt Baker.
the
Perhaps
doctor.
insincerely offers some guidance
Doctor
to
took
Queen Armanado,
down
but
the Professor with the neck breaker
Serena
there.
Deeb got the last laugh in the end, but now
Right
Britt
now,
Baker, though, taking
straight
control of this
forearm
match.
there,
Elbow
into-
smash. Rattling the
Oh,
Professor.
DMD champ,
DMD
rising
breaking
from
out here in
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
No.
Serena.
There by Serena
The chop block
Deeb
right
and
to the
fans.
back
Don't go anywhere
of the
because this
knee there.
match continues in picture-in-picture.
If this match continues like that, we won't get much of the picture. We may get into a finish here right now. Into the Pepsi twist right there from Serena Deeb taking down Britt Baker there. Only got the 2 count on that one there. Serena Deeb right now grabbing the leg of Britt Baker and now going for the second one there. Perhaps thinking about a Romero special here. Dr. Britt Baker is in deep waters right now with the Professor at this point. Thank you all for joining in here. Our opening contest was Will Ospreay against Ricochet. Our main event will be Bryan Danielson against Kazuchika Okada. Yes, Serena Deeb, she's looking for, maybe a chicken wing right there. Oh, right, raking at the nose right there. Kind of pulling off a little Bryan Danielson specialty right there. Trapping the legs and now raking at the face there. And again, back in the hair and now fish hooking. Oh, Jesus. Serena Deeb is just one of the most ruthless of the technical wrestlers in the women's division. Romero special stomping at the legs right there. Serena Deeb just in full control here right now. It's been like this for the majority of the matchup that Serena Deeb has had control of here. Britt Baker has had a couple of offensive moves here, but mostly the Professor is really doing well in class here. Meanwhile, the Doctor is in danger here. Straight up uppercut there by Serena Deeb. Britt Baker trapped up in the ropes there. Serena right now trying to get Britt Baker, throwing her over to the ropes there. Drop down there from Britt, and Serena just rushes right in the back elbow, right to the face right there. Dropping down Britt Baker again, and Serena in no urgency to continue beating down Britt at all. She's just keeping the pace how she wanted here. Straight up the uppercut again. Britt goes down, falling backwards onto her back right there. I think this is a bad strategy by Serena Deeb to really not be following suit on the action here, just like pushing her with her foot right there, just disrespectful there to Britt Baker right there. And now, though, Serena got Britt back up, but now the abdominal stretch right now, applying her forearm into the side of the rib as well for extra pressure right there. Makes it even worse being trapped in the abdominal stretch like that. Britt Baker doing what she can, trying to attack the inside leg of Serena Deeb to try to escape with the elbow there. Able to escape the abdominal stretch, but attacking the side of the body. Britt Baker doing what she can to try to get out. Rebounds off the ropes, but sunset flip into the cover. Wait, nope, no cover. Serena Deeb able to roll through, and not the single leg Boston Crab again, stretching out the leg immensely right there. And Britt Baker unable to really move right now, unable to crawl. And she's trying to crawl to the ropes again, but there's only so much punishment that your own body can take before, you may have to give out and live to fight another day here. Britt Baker again still able to pull herself over the ropes there. Referee giving the count there, and Britt and Serena holding it to about the count of 4 right there. The damage has definitely been done to the leg of Britt Baker right there. It is not a good night for the Professor to come back to her hometown and then perhaps take a loss here tonight. Nobody in her hometown wants to see her take the loss, but eventually, like I said, you may have to live to fight another day here. Britt Baker, last thing she wants is to risk an injury. She just came back not too long ago from a long hiatus. Serena Deeb was striking the uppercuts to Britt Baker. Britt Baker trying to fight back right now, charging those forearms right to the face of Serena Deeb as we are back live right now. Yes.
The Professor Serena Deeb looking to hand Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, her first career loss here in Pittsburgh. We thank you for joining us tonight on Dynamite Live on TBS, our home for many more years to come. After the announcement earlier today, but turning our attention back to the match, Britt Baker persevering through that knee injury. Tony and
rolling elbow
connected with a series of strikes on Deeb.
Great ripcord to send her down. Britt, though, is as you can tell.
Britt Baker trying to shake
of the
off
American Dental Association. She's got
massage the
plenty
leg
of
a
use,
little bit there.
plenty of experience handing out pain.
You can feel a little
Well, she's
better.
got to suffer some as well.
Looking for that neck breaker, that fisherman's neck breaker.
Pepsi twist.
Was
Nope.
Britt Baker, but Britt
quickness.
ducked under and
Oh.
sling blade. Deeb comes up, clutching the back of her head, but
Britt Baker, which is always
Britt comes up, clutching her knee. Both competitors injured. Now Britt. Fisherman neckbreaker connects. Deeb turned inside out.
Great execution.
Baker covers, leg hooked, and Deeb able to kick out. While we have a moment to breathe, want to remind everybody that Dynamite next week, special night, special time, Title Tuesday, coming up 9/8 Central next Tuesday night, live on TBS. Is Britt Baker going for the glove? This usually means a lockjaw on her opponent's future, Nigel.
Oh, if the glove fits.
By the way, we'll be in Spokane, Washington this Tuesday as the world champion looks on.
Great seats still available. You can join us, AEWTIX.com.
Special team
nights from tonight as the Dragon Screw in the ropes. That is only going to exacerbate what damage has been already done to the knee of Britt.
Oh, nice powerbomb. Really just lifted her, dropped it down. Oh, no.
Kicks out, and now
the stretch muffler.
Serena looking for perhaps a version of the stretch muffler.
She's got her hands locked around it, too.
And
making her
hands locked together.
Wow.
Brett Baker able to roll it out.
The inside leg.
Small package,
but a counter. As
cross kick. Really caught Serena on the jaw right there.
And now the rip. Core elbow strike. No, Deeb anticipated.
Dragon suplex, maybe. Nope.
Counter break free back elbow there by Britt Baker.
I have no idea what Britt was trying for there. I don't know if she was trying for a ripcord lariat.
As now, Deeb
cross kick again by
on the receiving end of the thrust kick. Staggers
into coming in the lariat.
Back lariat of her own.
The only thing that kept Serena Deeb was her body got pushed right into the ropes there.
Pulling out all the stops in this one.
Deeb thinking deep talks here. No, Britt.
Air crash from Britt.
But a heads-up move by Deeb. Nigel, she took herself out of hitting position.
Exhausted here.
When you feel yourself susceptible, and look, Mariah May even a little impressed
trying to move right now, but
the AEW Women's World Champion, the glamour Mariah May, looking on.
Yeah, she get. I think it's an unwise decision for Britt to go for a cover right there. There was too much time. Oh, wait a minute.
Here she's got it.
Britt's trying to get the lockjaw locked in.
Doesn't have the hand in yet, though. No, nice escape.
Looking for lockjaw, but instead, Deeb, again, that single leg crab has been punishing Britt Baker all match.
Left leg
she can't
wide open, able to kick out.
And the up kick sends Deeb back to the corner. As Britt accelerates in, catches the leg.
Step down.
Deep fakes high.
Kick right
changes the level on Britt Baker. Landed the kick. Britt staggered back towards center.
Coming in hot. Deeb.
Elbow strike. As the doctor against
Serena
the
Deeb's
ropes.
on top rope. This is unusual territory, I think, for Serena Deeb.
Right hand shot, though, from Britt Baker.
Crowd here trying to will on the dentist.
Strike right to the back there. Trying to get avalanche air raid crash.
An avalanche air raid crash.
Oh my gosh.
Boom! Dropped it down on the side of her head.
That's got to do it.
Deeb
may have it down on Professor. Oh no!
Serena Deeb.
Oh, wow.
Showing
I would not have been surprised if that was the finish right there.
Serena Deeb. I hope we don't see a replay of that.
I hope we don't see a replay of that. Well, here comes Nigel McGuinness's replay.
Driven into the mat all the way from the top rope.
But now back to live action. Deeb counters the roll-up. Britt able to kick out. Searching for lockjaw once again.
Serena Deeb, she was trying to kick away, but she only kicked away from the ropes. And the professor knows how to escape many of holds, but there's no escape when someone's got the wrong freaking hand down in your gullet, like the dentist Britt Baker knows how to do. Britt Baker pulls away with a victory in this high-stakes match that we saw here. You gotta wonder if the AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May. Well, I was gonna say if she was impressed, and I can't tell. Quite emotionless. Baker says, "Oh wait a minute! What? Oh, Serena Deeb assault from behind."
Look at this, Deeb.
She was
attacking the leg of Britt Baker right now. Pulling it back.
Take the leg out.
Trying to permanently injure the knee of Dr. Britt Baker. And
oh, here comes Queen Aminata here.
Queen Aminata. Perhaps some unfinished business.
Queen Aminata yet. Also, Whitney not finished with Serena Deeb right now.
In between these two, Nigel.
Yeah, the professor and the regal Queen Aminata, who looks to have the physical advantage over DB.
Thank
So
goodness.
the professor doing
For
the smart
Queen
and
Aminata right
erudite
there.
thing,
That Britt Baker
escaping.
had some help right
An
there.
unlikely assist for Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Gotta be the
Queen
respect for the
Aminata,
AEW original right there.
who
To
still
bring up
has
the
some
past,
unfinished business,
AEW's
it seems,
first women's
with the
signing was Britt Baker right there.
As the glamour Mariah May. Oh, she enjoys that now. Loving what she's seeing and fans.
Gotta have the respect. Queen Aminata there for Britt Baker.
Taking some looks at some of the greatest moments.
I thought Britt Baker was taking the lead.
5-year history of AEW Dynamite is.
Britt Baker could not leave without giving one more to the crowd of the
earlier
DMD
this
chant.
year. One of the most memorable moments of the year when Samoa Joe and the cold-hearted handsome devil Hook crossed paths.
This is a good one here. Joe and Hook.
Is tonight the night that Hook becomes the AEW champion? He's gonna make Hook regret putting the world
this was
champion's name in his mouth. No way!
almost, I don't know if you can call it a star-making performance for Hook, but definitely just showed off possibility for Hook in AEW.
Wrestled the match of a lifetime.
Hook, earlier today, your dad was unfortunately attacked here in Pittsburgh, and he's been injured, and now he's been flown back to New York City. Do you have any information on what happened earlier today?
I'm crying, Renee. Whoa!
You start shit with my family, I'm gonna find who did this, and I'm coming for you.
Hook almost dropped the F-bomb right there. Hey, be careful. You're not Bryan Danielson.
An understandably emotional Hook who,
no doubt,
we send our best wishes to our broadcast colleague Taz. But right now, let's hear a man who is going to be keeping a very close eye on our main event tonight. The man who holds the #1 contendership to the AEW World Championship, Christian Cage.
Yeah, there you go.
Pittsburgh, sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business.
They will not.
And the business at hand is the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. And if all of you were in awe of everything I accomplished in the first 5 years, you haven't seen anything yet. Because I am the face of TBS now and forever. I am the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion. I am the patriarch. I am your father figure. And soon enough, I will have it all. Hook, line, and sinker.
That was a pretty solid promo there from Christian Cage right there. As Excalibur said, Christian Cage will be paying very close attention to the main event here. For Christian Cage, doesn't matter who's going to win the World Championship, whether it be Bryan Danielson retaining or whether we see a new World Heavyweight Champion in Kazuchika Okada. Christian Cage will be watching it all unfold. As we are on commercial break, we still are going to hear from MVP, and we're going to have Private Party in competition tonight. And then the main event, Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada, which for the first 20 minutes, Okada's Continental Championship will be on the line. After the 20-minute mark, though, if it gets to that point, only Danielson's title will be on the line there. At that point, there will not be a time limit draw in the match for our main event. I think that's about it. Again, if you guys want to put anything in the chat about some of your favorite moments in AEW, I am always happy to read those out and happy to listen in. As there's been so many great moments. It's hard to just always come up. It's when you're put on the spot like that. Sometimes it's hard to remember. Did that one come from Dynamite or did that one come from a pay-per-view? I can't remember which one.
Now he's thriving and smiling.
Have we ever seen a lights out match on Dynamite? I feel like I don't remember if we've seen a lights out match in Dynamite history.
Savings just for Prime members. You'll feel like a big deal. Shop deals on electronics.
Brody and Cody Rhodes in the dog collar match. That was a hell of a fight right there. And Brody's last match, that was a heck of a showdown. And obviously the Brody Lee tribute show. I talked about that earlier on my social media account about how wonderful that show was to Brody.
Blue Diamond Almond Breeze. Don't just milk it, almond milk it.
Whether you like a light ale, a frosty lager, a hoppy IPA.
Hangman Adam Page, of course. I mean, fucking this man's great. Even though he's quite an asshole now.
Omaha's crowd.
The rise of Swerve Strickland, the change in Jack Perry. Love to see that one there. The one moment that I really enjoyed was when the Elite attacked Kenny Omega. Oh man, that was good right there. Yes, why I choose LA Comic Con Festival Showcase and Bad Blood and Peacock movie on Saturday night. Oh, okay.
Yep, they're calling it an atmospheric river.
Are you going to the festival and then Bad Bloods the same night, Hassan? Is that what's happening?
The stuff they do on the green screen, unbelievable.
Should be back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 to 30 seconds, where I imagine that we're going to hear from, we're going to see a Private Party in action. And then MVP will be up next, and then our main event will be the American Dragon against the Rainmaker. One more time, Danielson, Okada. Both guys are 1-1 apiece. Oh, I've been there before, man. I was at a convention myself, and I think there was a pay-per-view on the same night. And it was either a pay-per-view or a show, and I missed that there. Happy 5-year AEW Dynamite anniversary to us all. Been a great show so far. Still kind of displeased a little bit at the fact that we did not get a clean finish in the Ricochet and
wrestlers in the entire world right here in AEW. Omega over the top. That's a game changer right there.
It's a shame we may only get Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega one time in our career.
Danielson, Omega, classic.
Like, if Kenny could come back right now, we would love to see it before Bryan goes.
Grand slam for you. You defended your AEW Women's Championship against Yuka Sakazaki, only to have Willow to come out to her defense. Then the return of Mina Shirakawa, only to have her go back to Japan to team up with
Nightingale is the definition of failing up. How many titles did she get to lose? She lost the TBS. She gets to enter the Owen. She lost the Owen to me. She wins the CMLL. She loses the CMLL. And now she's best friends with Yuka. And she gets to siphon a world title shot. Wow. Masterful plan, Willow. I mean, how shady is she really? I mean, look at her. Smiling, trying to hide how pathetic she really is.
1 second. I hear you, Moran. You're the shady bitch here. You can't hear me. If you have a problem, talk to me. Just tell me. Of course I want a world title shot. Because you guys want a world title shot.
All right, you know what? All right. Shut up.
Oh, damn. Mariah should not have done that. She smacked Willow across the face of there. And you got a death wish?
Stop it. No, we're not doing it like this. Get her out of here. No, we're not doing it like this. Stop it. This is not how we do this. This is not how we do
Things getting really heated between Mariah
Here
May
we go. Private Party. Look at Bear Country.
Willow really whacked her.
Private Party brought a little bit of, they tried bringing the fight to Blackpool Combat Club on Collision.
Approaching the ring from Brooklyn, New York.
Private Party cleared the fort. Where was it? Where was the ball there?
Quinn! Private Party!
Isaiah Cassidy, his hands still taped up after the assault
ever episode
from
of Dynamite
John
in the tournament
Moxley.
to crown the first ever AEW
Yeah,
World Tag Team
memories
Champions, the number 8
back
seed.
from this one here with Private Party
upset the
defeated
number 1
the Young
seed,
Bucks
the
there
Young Bucks.
to eliminate
It was
the
a
Young
moment
Bucks from
that
becoming the
really
first ever AEW
turned
Tag Team
AEW on
champions
its head
in the
in only
tournament.
the second episode of Dynamite, Tony.
The first ever AEW Tag Team champions, of course, were Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, SCU.
Their opponents, the Iron Savages.
Iron Savages.
Definitely a size difference
totally
here
messed up that one.
between Boulder and Bronson and Zane Quinn, and you see Zay still with that hand all wrapped
There
up
we go.
thanks
We
to
have
John
Bronson
Moxley
right
and a
now.
hammer
Oh, no.
attack. And I just want to clarify one thing. I called Christian Cage the number 1 contender to the AEW World Championship. I misspoke.
Oh.
Christian Cage has that contract, that open contract,
I
that he
see
can
what
elect
he
to
got there
execute
by
at
Isaiah
any time
Cassidy.
he wants to
Oh,
challenge
double
the
jumping
AEW
there by
World
Private Party
World
there.
Championship as Private
Boulder
Party
right
executing
now.
some tag team offense
Charging in
here.
right now. He's pissed
Christian
off right
Cage
now.
has to do is sign the
Oh, double
contract.
dropkick there.
Not for Kip Sabian. He made
Boulder
that
charged
last
up
week on
right now.
Dynamite.
He says,
Low
my
bridge here
titties
sends
are
Boulder to
ready.
the outside as
Boulder.
Quinn
Oh,
goes
Mark Quinn jumping.
crashes
Cody
down
rolled
on
the
Boulder, and
takedown there.
Stokely Hathaway
Stokely Hathaway. Wait,
What is
what's
he
this?
smiling and cheering about?
knows what
Stokely.
Stokely is getting his business into it.
You talk about a shady character. He may be the shadiest of all time.
Right now.
As
Bronson
Zay-
in the corner right now.
They were, they were on the hands of a
here right now.
pretty lopsided beating alongside
Bronson
Commander when they
up
challenged
on
for
the
the
top
AEW World
rope.
Trios Championships.
But this could be
past
bad
Saturday.
display,
Wait a second.
Bronson. Gin and
Didn't
juice.
catch all of it. Doesn't matter. The gin and juice. 1, 2, 3.
Private Party gets a victory right there. We're never going to see Boulder get in this matchup at all here. After the tailpipe going here, Boulder went down. Private Party said, we're not done here. We only got a little bit of a speed bump with the Blackpool Combat Club. We're coming back to deliver some more. Most of us don't have it in the back right there.
I would think.
No, wait.
Don't you agree?
Hey, let me get something off my chest. What's good, Pittsburgh?
Talk to us, brother Zay.
I like that. Hey, at the beginning of this year, we walked into Dynamite and we said, new year, new champs, and I swear to God, we meant every word.
I want to see it. I want to see Private Party my tag champs.
I don't care if my hand's messed up. I don't care if my shoulder's messed up. Quinn doesn't care if he just came back from a pack injury. We will be your next AEW Tag Team Champions.
The Bucks are tag champions.
The Bucks.
Same
I hope y'all listening. We beat you once, and I promise you, we can do it again. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit froggy. Quinn, you feeling froggy? I'm feeling froggy, and we ready to jump. Matt, Nick, Young Bucks. Let's do this right here, right now.
Well, they're going to get fined for that one there. They said Matt and Nick right there. Excuse me. There's Matthew and Nicholas Jackson there. No EVP.
Not cowards, Tony.
I have no idea what we're going to say
It would
right
not
there.
be a 5-year anniversary of Dynamite were it not for the two men who put AEW
on the stairs.
Well, I don't agree with much you say, but I agree with that.
Listen, you can't have an anniversary show without the two people who built this damn company, your EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
What are you damn right?
Now, Private Party, you seem super confident, and I don't know, I have an idea. I heard that we have a substantial overrun tonight, so there's definitely time for this particular idea that I'm cooking up right here. Why don't we test that confidence? Why don't Nicholas, by the way, is his name. Why did Nicholas and Matthew put their World Tag Team titles on the line against you two right here, right now in Pittsburgh?
Let's go!
Let's do it! Fighting champions. Let's do it.
We got an overrun. Let's go for it. They're the EVPs. They can make it happen.
Matthew Nicholas striding towards the ring.
Actually, we have super limited dates, and we're not going to waste a date on a crappy town like Pittsburgh. Sorry, guys. They universally love you to death.
Love you to death. Great show.
The contract you've signed, Tony.
I know. Oh, Jack Perry, what in the world?
What is this? Where did he come from?
Well,
Jack Perry
fired up
wait a second. Now here comes the Young Bucks.
Coming back to the ring to just
of course, there's something now when the job gets done.
Come on,
makes him
now.
the scapegoat. Jack Perry just come in.
3-on-2
Wherever he
beating
can get his And here we go. Shabbat got something from Jack Perry from behind.
Jack Perry for the TNT Championship.
But Shibata right now.
Jack Perry attacked the man that Jack Perry
Going out there. But the Young Bucks have left Jack Perry as well. Yeah, Jack Perry takes the lead right there. The Elite in retreat.
They want no part of a fair fight. That's how the Elite conducts business. They want no part of a
Shibata
fair fight.
got his title match with TNT title and Wrestle Dream there.
Does he want to get hurt? Hold on a minute.
Looks like
There you go, CD.
Daniels.
temporary EVP Christopher
Interim.
Daniels.
Now, Private Party, you've been a thorn in the sides of the Young Bucks since the very beginnings of Dynamite. And I, for one, would love to give you another opportunity to piss them both off. So I actually have an idea, Matthew. How about Private Party
and Katsuyori Shibata team up this Friday on Rampage against Jack Perry and the two of you right here in Pittsburgh.
That's not a good decision.
That's a great decision.
A huge trios match set for
That
Rampage.
is the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for Rampage right there.
On TNT, Private Party and Shibata.
Well, Young Bucks didn't want to work Pittsburgh too bad, so sad.
EVP's on going to
And
be
there's
happy
nothing
with
the
Christopher
EVPs
Daniels.
can do it there. Christopher Daniels is the interim EVP.
Throughout the
Thanks to
past
Kenny
5
Omega
years of
giving up
Dynamite,
his,
what about this moment, which
giving
began
up his
the
power
era
there.
of Swerve Strickland on top of AEW?
Bring it on back.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, Swerve with that chain wrapped around Joe's
Swerve
neck.
and Samoa Joe. And
Those shots, after those shots with the chain. That's all you got.
that's all you got.
Signed it in his old
Swerve
club,
Strickland, man.
I've never seen that.
One of the beneficiaries of AEW here, just being able to be Swerve.
Hey guys, joining me now, please welcome MVP.
Came in at the right time. MVP making his
MVP,
announcement.
welcome to AEW. I understand that you have an announcement that you want to make tonight.
Yes, I do have a big announcement I'd like to make, and I thought, what better occasion than to make it tonight, the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. I'd like to take this moment to introduce to you.
Last week in New York City, you were talking real spicy about me and Swerve. And you know one thing else? I noticed that a lot of you people walking around here in AEW, you forgot something. You forgot that Prince Nana used to be a wrestler. That's right. I'll lace these boots up right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for you.
That sounds like a complaint. I don't deal with complaints, but he does. Who?
Oh, what?
I'd like to introduce you and the AEW viewing audience to my business partner and the president of our complaint department, Mr. Shelton Benjamin.
You a fan? Good job. It's pretty good coffee.
Max Caster is fuming right now. The fact that Shelton Benjamin is all elite.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Brody Lee, and I am the Exalted One.
What a great way to follow up
MVP
with that.
Shelton Benjamin.
Protection, the last rewind of flashback from AEW history with Brody Lee to close it off right there. That's great there. So I gotta add that boy to the tag right there. Shelton Benjamin is now officially all elite there. And I cannot wait to see that man inside the ring there. I can't wait to see what Shelton Benjamin is gonna deliver here in AEW. The Hurt Syndicate is building up here. Wait, how do I spell Benjamin? I know it's a stupid thing to say, but I'm pretty sure I know how to spell it. But I kind of want to just be careful that I get it right.
27 vitamins and minerals and protein. Now he's thriving and smiling. Pediasure was a win for all of us.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how I thought. Wait, I forgot the end.
Deliciously frosted. Best to really chew on this one.
Shelton's here, and next to arrive could quite very well be Bobby Lashley very soon. And look, I'm excited to see what Bobby can offer in AEW, just like I'm excited to see what Shelton Benjamin gets to offer to AEW. I am always one to let things play out, and I am always one to wait and see how it goes. You know, I was upset about Darby losing to Moxley last week, and you know, I'm still a little bit upset by it, but you know, I'm letting it play out. And so yeah, that's the announcement right there from MVP that Shelton Benjamin is here in AEW, a new debut on a 5-year anniversary with AEW Dynamite. Our main event coming up in just a few moments of Bryan Danielson against Kazuchika Okada. Again, the first 20 minutes of the matchup, the Continental Championship is on the line, which means it's under Continental rules, so there will be no Young Bucks out there, no Jack Perry. But I have to wonder if the rules will change after the 20-minute mark is up. Well, does that mean that interference is not really allowed, but will it be, at availability for Okada at that point? That's an interesting thought right there. And of course, we have not yet seen Wheeler Yuta out here at all. We heard a little bit from John Moxley at the start of the show, as Claudio Castagnoli still just disappointed in the behavior of Wheeler Yuta at this point here. And it's great to see that Pac has been put into the Blackpool Combat Club, because he really fits in with this new version, this black-hearted side of the Blackpool Combat Club. He fits the version of it perfectly. And we should be back. And again, Mercedes Moné, she received a card from MVP as well. Could Mercedes actually be invested in signing up with the Hurt Syndicate? Especially if they prove themselves to be successful, could Mercedes think that perhaps MVP could take the CEO to higher limits? Wouldn't be the first time MVP has taken owners to higher limits before in the past.
Can you take a quick look at my face?
So, should be back live with Dynamite in about 20 to 30 seconds here. The main event coming up. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada, both championships on the line, except again, Okada's championship only on the line for the first 20 minutes of the matchup. After that, only Danielson's title remains of the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hell of a contest here for the International Championship. Dasuke special from Will Ospreay.
Flashback to Ospreay, MJF.
53 minutes into this match. Tiger Driver, can he bring himself to do it? 59
One of the best
minutes.
AEW matches in Dynamite history. One of the best.
It's
that will be
main event
remembered
time
forever.
live on Dynamite.
We are in Rainmaker Nation right now. The Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada would never turn down an opportunity to become AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Danielson gave the opportunity. Okada said, "You got it, bitch."
Approaching the ring first from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds. He is the
Okada has been a great Continental Champion ever since defeating Eddie Kingston. Only been two Continental Champions, Kingston and Okada. Okada and Danielson are 1-1 apiece. Bryan Danielson got one match, one victory over him. Okada got the second.
Set of circumstances for our main event
On the matchup right now, Hassan, it is Kazuchika Okada and Bryan Danielson for our main event. Thank you all for joining in, and happy 5-year AEW Dynamite anniversary to us all.
After that, it will only.
Although I'm always kind of displeased when there's no Okada bucks. There's something that misses when we don't get to see the Okada bucks pushed on through there. I may have to turn on the volume. The final countdown may be playing.
Okada
for the rest
an
of Dale's
advantage
career.
against his opponent here
Oh, wait a
tonight.
second.
He needs one when he's facing Brittle Bryan.
Brittle Bryan, Nigel McGuinness still not letting up. Nigel McGuinness, don't you ever change. Don't you ever change. Bryan Danielson, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, taking a sprint or the leap down the ring, or whatever you want to call it. You can't afford the final countdown every single week, and you keep playing Tony Khan for that.
Was the first man in nearly a decade to force Kazuchika Okada to tap out, and he did so with a broken arm.
Danielson, Okada, main event time. Both championships on the line. Again, 20 minutes on the clock for the Continental Championship to be defended. After that, it's only Danielson's World Championship that's on the line.
He is not 100% physically. I took away his arm, and John Moxley took away his mind. Bryan Danielson could be looking at Okada, but his mind is elsewhere.
Is Danielson still taped about his neck?
Well, I did notice that earlier today, one of your arms are longer than the other.
Looking at me in
Title
the changing
versus
room.
title, literally.
Yes.
Literally title versus title.
Well, this match,
Fans
the rubber
are
match
hyped. They are
between
ready
Kazuchika Okada
for
and
our
Bryan
main event
Danielson,
here
each
right
man
now.
with a victory apiece. Of course,
Good
Danielson
strength by Bryce
earned his
Rosenberg, able to
victory at
hold up
Forbidden
both
Door
championships right
2023. Okada earned his
Yeah, Danielson's
earlier
neck is
this year at the
still taped
Tokyo
up.
Dome.
After that Tiger Driver 91 from
Saw
Ospreay.
look at the eyes
Danielson's
of Bryan
neck will never
Danielson
be
there
the same.
momentarily. You could tell that there it is again.
Well,
He's
again,
pretty
for
focused, but there's
Kazuchika
also, you can see
Okada,
some concern
patience
in his
is
face.
That
the
is
name of the
exactly
game
right.
for
I'm
him.
glad that you admitted
Okada,
that.
What?
Concern
the best thing
and
for
fear.
Kazuchika
No, I
Okada
don't
to
think
do
it's fear.
Against
is
one of
just
the
keep
most
this match going
legendary
for
competitors
as long as he can
in the
get
history
20
of
minutes to
Japanese
elapse.
wrestling.
So that way
Don't
he
you
will
think
not
that
risk his
there's
championship
fear
being taken
in
away
your-
from him tonight.
In your mind at every match?
Okada stands
absolutely
taller
should be
than
every time
Danielson,
you
of
stand
course,
across the
here.
ring.
Thank you for joining us here,
Kazuchika
ladies and gentlemen,
Okada.
for our main
Well, I mean,
event.
We could make the
Title
argument. Look
versus
at his
title,
history.
Danielson versus
4
Okada,
times he has won
American
the
Dragon
G1
versus Rainmaker.
in Japan. The only man to beat him,
Danielson's got to
Chono,
charge
with
in right now
5.
here.
Yeah,
If he can
Masahiro Chono.
retain his title,
Again, waiting
and
like
take
this
it through
here
the
will
tournament
only
next year,
work out for Okada.
Classic again. We could
I know
certainly
this is a
put his
spectacular viewing for the
hang
fans.
his hat, if you will,
to
on a
see in
stand
the
of being
crowd right
the
now.
greatest tournament wrestler
We got to get the match
of his
going here right now.
generation.
Yeah, Masahiro Chono, of
Lock
course,
up there from
part of
Okada
the
and
Three
Danielson,
Musketeers
starting
alongside
things
Shinya
off.
Hashimoto, Keiji Muto, the men that carried the banner
Obviously,
of New
a
Japan
technical
Pro Wrestling throughout the
matchup
80s
will
and
work
90s,
more
but
to the
Bryan
benefit
Danielson, the
of
man
Bryan
that carries the
Danielson.
banner of
But a
AEW
straight
as our world
competition
champion, but a
will
man
work
that
out
said,
for Okada
as soon
here.
as he loses
Two
the AEW World
bullhorns
Championship,
locking their
that
heads
is when
together.
he'll hang up his boots. That is when
Right
he will
here.
retire. We could witness the end of Bryan
Danielson,
Danielson's
though, really
career
holding
here
his own
tonight,
for a moment until
live
Okada
on
backs him
Dynamite.
up in the corner
One
there.
can only pray.
Well, you most certainly would be, but
Oh, but
Kazuchika
Danielson
Okada,
transitions, turns it around.
This, of course,
Danielson's
as
got
we
him caught up
mentioned, a
against the corner.
rematch from the match. at
Oh,
Forbidden Door
Danielson
with Bryan
taking
Danielson.
a playbook from Okada
broke
there. A
his
little bit
arm.
of the handprints on the chest right there.
yeah, earlier this year when they met in Tokyo, Bryan Danielson, he was at 100%, and it was Kazuchika Okada that scored
Danielson right now
consecutive
trying to make
Rainmakers
sure
to
this
take
matchup
out
becomes a
Danielson to earn
technical
the
match
victory.
here.
And fan special
Okada's
programming
got to
note,
be careful for that one
Dynamite
there.
Title Tuesday live
Work
next
technical
Tuesday night
style.
right here on TBS.
And it's going to
Special
work to
night, special
Danielson's
start time
advantage.
of 9,
To my
8
knowledge,
Central,
Okada's
next
not
Tuesday night
one of
for
the greatest
Dynamite
technical
Title Tuesday.
wrestlers there.
Spokane
It
Arena,
is Bryan
Spokane,
Danielson.
Washington. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Danielson
A very
trying to get Okada down, but
conservative
Okada,
here to this
waist lock
match,
control
both men
there, but
engaging
not get it all.
in a feeling out
Danielson
process.
trying to get Okada, wrestle
You
them
certainly
down.
have to wonder
Okada
how
hit
much
the rope through there.
John Moxley
Single
and the
takedown there.
dissolution
Danielson
of the
quick,
BCC.
trying to work the cross arm
Chigatami
bar there,
attempt
but
here, but Okada, great submission
yep,
defense.
Okada locking the hands there.
Early
Straight,
in the
it's not
match,
going
I
to
don't
break the
think he's
grip.
going to get it. That's why he
Danielson trying
transitions
for a
to a short
single
arm
arm
scissors
triangle.
there.
And that's why
Okada back
Okada's
into a
submission
vertical
defense
base
tonight
right
was
now.
why he almost went a decade without tapping out to an opponent.
Okada sends
I know
Danielson,
what
drop
I know
kick,
what
but
you're getting at,
Danielson
Nigel. You're
put on the
wondering
brakes,
if
drop the
what was
roundhouse
going
kick
on
there.
with John Moxley.
Okada, Rainmaker, no,
He
Danielson,
was trying to end it early, wasn't it?
arm drag takedown.
Arm drag,
Whoop,
and now
quick,
Okada
nice
head
transition from
scissors.
Okada.
Side headlock takes over the
Whoa.
AEW World Champion, or the Continental Champion, able to kick out.
We're at a standstill here right now. Stalemate,
Our
yes.
main event continues in picture-in-picture. Kazuchika Okada, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we have no idea how long that we will be going overtime here with Dynamite here tonight, but I will be with it all for until we are at our final countdown. That was a terrible, terrible joke right there. We are in picture-in-picture break here right now. Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada, our main event here. Title versus title, but again, 20 minutes on the clock. If the time lapses that, Kazuchika Okada's title is not on the line as the Continental Classic rules there. Bryan Danielson's championship, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, will be the only title that is on the line at that point there. And Okada knows what he's doing. He is taking his time, ensuring that the time limit will expire here. Okada not really rushing into Bryan Danielson right now. Knows that he can take all the time that he wants here. Okada's only concern in this matchup is making sure that the 20 minutes elapses here, so that way he can get the World Heavyweight Championship from Bryan Danielson here. But Danielson's got to follow suit here right now. Okada's just staying on the outside of the floor, not on the outside of the floor, but keeping his body up against the ropes right now and ensuring that he's out of bounds right there. Thank you for joining in with our main event here. Okada against Bryan Danielson here right now. Right now, there's no advantage with anybody here. Okada just kind of taking his time in this matchup here right now. Side headlock there by Bryan Danielson, trying to get Okada wrestled down to the mat. Okada gets the arm locked up behind Danielson. Dropped hold. Danielson could be thinking about the LeBell lock right now, but Okada straight into the ropes right there. Referee having a call for the break right there. And Okada taking the leave out of the ring here. And again, I don't know if Okada was in danger of that one at all, but this is just Okada playing his mind games here right now. Just taking his time here. Okada knowing, the rules of his championship. 20 minutes on the clock for Okada's title. After that, only Bryan Danielson's title is on the line here. The matchup will not end until we get a finish here. Danielson right now just, doing some jumping jacks in the ring, just, trying to tell Okada, come on, get in here. Let's continue this thing here. Let's go. This is not the same Kazuchika Okada that Bryan Danielson was dealing with before. Kazuchika Okada has become more, I don't know if I want to say more arrogant, but definitely become a little bit more of a patient wrestler, perhaps. Not just going to rush into things here. Danielson, though, working the shoulder of Okada, slams it down, which also could be a great strategy. Take out the arm of Okada, and maybe the power for the Rainmaker will not be as strong. But again, Bryan Danielson taking Okada down. You transition into a technical match here. It's only going to work more to the benefit of Bryan Danielson. Okada's got to get out of this hold by any means necessary. Whether he has to rake the eyes or do whatever it takes there. Shoulder pull down there from Danielson. Holding on tight, Okada. Again, Okada's right now trying to outbest Bryan Danielson on the mat right now. That's not going to work. It's a bad strategy there by Kazuchika Okada. And a rare sight to see. We have lost the full picture-in-picture break here on TBS here. But I guess it should be understood because we have elapsed the time limit tonight on Dynamite, and we are going to be going overtime here tonight as well with the show. And we got a new TV deal signed, so we're gonna rub that in the face of everybody for the rest of the week there. To all the haters out there of AEW, take that. We got more coming. AEW ain't going nowhere.
You'll feel like a big deal.
She'll be back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 to 30 seconds with our main event of Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada here.
When will you fall in love with the
Again, one more reminder, and I promise I'll stop reminding. 20 minutes on the clock for the matchup. After the 20 minutes, 20 minutes on the line for Kazuchika Okada's title. After that, 20 minutes is elapsed. Then the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. We are back here right now.
For many, many more years to come, we are in the midst of our main event for the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW World Championship. Though the Continental Championship only on the line for the first 20 minutes of the match. Tony Schiavone, the game plan of the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada, has been clear. Wrestle defensively, burn clock, park the bus, so to speak.
Yeah, he's been putting it somewhat in the deep freeze. We saw during the commercial right there, and he's going about his business very, very slowly.
Oh, wait a minute.
But very effectively many times, as you can see.
Changing things up. Usually Okada does like the double hands on the chest right there.
But
it takes a while for them Okada hit the floor with Danielson. Catching Danielson by surprise right there. Not a usual sight from Okada on that one there.
All the time, but when
both guys on the ring, but Danielson slugging away with the forearms right to the side of the neck there of Okada.
But he broke within the 5
Okada
count.
on the outside of the floor. Danielson charged in, baseball slide right to the chest there.
Off the barricade.
Ryan needs to be careful here.
And
Okada
there you go.
Serves up breakfast, takes down Danielson with the flat jack right there.
This is just so easy.
No syrup.
Kazuchika Okada.
Terrible joke.
And as we mentioned, Nigel, the two previous encounters, Okada and Danielson, both eclipsed the 20-minute mark.
Here.
Should this
I would
match
say this is
go
the first
past
time that Okada
20 minutes,
has regained control.
the Continental Championship no longer on the line.
No longer on the line, and as we talked about those two matches earlier,
Okada right now,
one of
bringing
which
Danielson up. Neck.
Hold on.
Breaker, simple but effective move, especially when it comes to Bryan Danielson with
Okada
his
lateral
neck
press,
right
the leg
there.
hook, Danielson able to kick
You know
out.
about the damage
The other
done
one,
to Danielson's
Okada
neck.
defeated
It's taped
Danielson
up every single week.
with the
With
Rainmaker
Danielson's neck.
lariat.
One can only hope
Danielson holding on to it.
lightning might strike twice.
Fan shifting gears for a moment. Well, wait a second.
Danielson face first in the buckle. Hard drop down
face
there.
First in that top turnbuckle pad. Okada content to dictate the pace in this match.
I thought he was going to throw a nice measurement. Just reel back the back
Fans,
elbow there.
Hurricane Helene has caused horrific devastation in the Southeast. AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery are supporting our partners who are assisting those who need it on the ground. Please take action right now to help provide life-saving resources to those impacted. Text Helene to 707070 to make a donation to our partners at the American Red Cross and Save the Children in the World Central Kitchen, who are all providing support across multiple states. Text HELENE to 707070 to help those urgently in need.
Again, some prayers go out to everyone affected. You can afford.
Again, just when that advertisement's
We're
on
coming up
there,
on the
I feel like
10-minute mark of this match, which is halfway toward the time limit of the Continental Championship being up for grabs. Though Okada, though, if he were to show some urgency, he could end this match in under 20 minutes and become AEW World Champion. It's not just about retaining his title; it's about competing for the World Championship as well.
That is one option.
Elbow on the back of the neck.
For the title. Sorry,
Danielson
and ending the career of Bryan Danielson.
Maybe he thinks, he being Okada thinks that the longer this goes, the more he is favored in this because of all the injuries that Danielson has sustained over the last couple of years.
That's a bad strategy, certainly.
Found his way on the ring headbutt right there. Another
a step or two ahead of Bryan Danielson.
Face first in the buckle.
If Okada were to win this match, he would defeat Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Championship and end Danielson's career. I think we would be fair to speculate that it would be Okada and Jon Moxley at Wrestle Dream coming up on Saturday, October 12th for the AEW World Championship.
That would be fair to assume.
Headbutt there from Danielson. Okada dropped down from the top rope.
Bryan Danielson would have to sit at home and watch on his couch.
That's a far distance to make for Danielson.
Okada on his back
diving headbutt there.
With a bad neck,
I knew
that
he
is
do that.
disaster
Okada
for
was
Bryan
already
Danielson.
in preparation
With the
to roll
confidence there
there.
from Okada, as you can see.
The smile on Okada's
notice
face
that
right there.
Danielson was clutching at that neck, and now
Okada's got the arm of Danielson behind his
the
neck
top
there.
wrist lock, but driving his forearm into not only the
Again,
carotid
I think
artery
it's a mistake
of
by
Bryan
Okada,
Danielson,
though,
but
to
also the
work
neck.
a technical match
Okada,
with Bryan
he's got
Danielson.
the Rainmaker. I mean, that's
Even
the
if Okada
most
is a great
well-known
technical
weapon in
wrestler,
his arsenal, but he's got that money clip, that submission attack.
I've never
Goes after the neck and the arm, just like he's doing right now. But Danielson drops to his back. The arm drag takes Okada down, but Okada accelerates the ropes. This is the
Zack Sabre Jr. spiked down DDT from Okada there.
straight down, and he's straight
cover,
into the
great
cover.
no-wasted motion
Danielson
there by
able to kick
Okada.
out.
This juncture,
And
it
we are
certainly
over.
looks
We are
like
over the
Kazuchika
9
Okada's
o'clock mark with
match to
AEW
lose.
Dynamite, but we are getting
The
able to
question
go
he has the
for as
beating
long
of
as we
crying
can.
Bryan.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna
The
get away
thing
with this
about
matchup here.
Kazuchika Okada, you saw it right there.
Danielson clutching at the side of his neck there.
Resting and working heart rate.
Danielson,
I mean, he's one of
it's
the most
impossible for
efficient
Danielson to
professional
be able
wrestlers,
to hide the
physiologically speaking.
injuries that he is
And guys,
feeling.
we are coming up
They're
on
all
13
well
minutes into this match. And in another 7 minutes, stake's going to change for Okada and will change for Bryan Danielson as well. Danielson's chance of becoming a double champion are running out here.
Should this match go that long, Okada, of course, could always elect to put Danielson away.
Right.
Maybe with a tombstone on that damaged neck.
I think this is what he's trying to do. He was adding the deep freeze at the beginning, but he's picking up the offense here a little bit.
Oh, he's got him shifted up over, but Danielson kicking, doing
to
what he can to
escape
get
this
out.
tombstone attempt. Just like
Okada
he
is relentless,
struggled
not wanting
in
to
the
let it go
Continental
at all
Classic
here.
tournament earlier
Top of
this
the body.
year.
Now Okada rakes
Just
the eye
like he
there.
struggled against you 1 week
Not
ago.
illegal, but
Absolutely did.
I mean, not going to get immediate
Very
disqualification, but certainly
Nowadays,
is frowned
even a
upon.
blind squirrel gets a nut from time to time.
Well, Bryan, of course, struggled in that Continental Classic in that tournament. He would love
charging in
to go into the next tournament as the champion. There's no question about it, the double champion.
Okada does not need to win
This
this
is a big
match.
chance for Bryan
And,
Danielson here.
Oh, he might
within the
love
time
to,
limit.
but the
Danielson
state, the
needs to win
physical
within the time
condition of
limit.
Bryan Danielson.
Well,
Okada's going in the corner right now.
At
Danielson
some point,
tried charging in, but
you've got to
Okada
step away.
escaped there.
He's looking for that elbow in the corner, but
Straight drop kick there by Okada. Danielson crashes down to the floor on the way down.
He can get on a drop kick. He being Kazuchika
Danielson
Okada.
And Nigel, you spoke
clutching
about
at his
Kazuchika
face
Okada's
right there.
record as a
Okada
tournament
drop
wrestler
kicked him
in
right in the
Japan.
face, perhaps.
That was something that Bryan Danielson, one of his lifelong dreams was to compete in the G1 Climax tournament in New
Okada right
Japan
now.
Pro Wrestling. So he got to compete
Oh, wait a
in
minute.
a
Okada right now
tournament, albeit
telling the
the
fans
inaugural
to
Continental
move
Classic
out
last
of the
year.
way.
And Danielson
Clearly,
he comported
Okada's going to utilize
extremely well in
Danielson.
that tournament. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Excuse me.
Roll him over the top. Thank you for the 5 likes. Much appreciated by that there.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Both guys out on the outside of the floor here. Danielson gets launched in the guardrail again.
The ultimate show of disrespect, not to mention bad
Okada
hygiene.
rolls
And everybody
in,
forgets that.
rolls out to keep the count broken. Big boot. Danielson goes over the guardrail. And Okada may be thinking about playing into the play bar. Okada may be thinking about reaching back into his playbook of the old school Okada. I thought he was going to take the lead, but I guess not.
He knows he doesn't have to beat
Okada may be taking a playbook of Jack Perry with a DDT on the floor. Nope. Okada thrown to the guardrail there. Spine first. That would really hurt him there.
The Continental Champion.
Danielson
and now the world champion
breaks the
into
count
the ring.
right now.
Back out, breaks the count on the floor.
Okada thrown into the other side of the guardrail there. And Danielson drop kicking Okada in the face there.
All right, bring him in
Danielson
the
says,
ring.
I've got a drop kick too for you. And unfortunately, there's no,
Of course, we mentioned we have a
no
substantial
time limit
overrun
here.
tonight. We will stick with this match as
I don't know
long
how
as
much
it takes,
time is
even if
left
it
for
requires
Caruso
the
Okada's
full 60 minutes. We thank our
championship
partners
win.
at TV.
Shotgun dropping there from Danielson off the top rope.
Connects to that drop kick.
And again,
Unable to
Okada
follow up quick
taking
enough
the
with
lead out
Okada.
of the ring.
The veteran
He knows what to do in this match with
rolling to the
Okada.
outside, a moment of respite, but
Keep
for
it
how much
outside
longer,
where
we'll find
the
out.
waiting game. Tope Suicida from Danielson. Okada. The back of his head smashing on the ramp as well.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Gingerly flew out between the middle and top ropes.
Danielson picking Okada up, trying to get him immediately back inside the ring right now.
Move out the way, and if so,
Well
he had to
played.
be able to land himself.
We
Just
don't know
watch
how
here.
much time
You
is
can see
left
Okada
before
got his hands
Okada's
up to try
Continental
to take away
Championship
some of the
side
momentum
of things
of
is
Brian.
over and done with.
Difficult landing for Danielson as now Danielson
Drop kick to the back off the top.
We are coming up on the 16-minute mark of this
All right,
match.
thank you for Ryan for telling us that 60 minutes. We have 4 minutes left until Kazuchika Okada's championship title reign, or
I was going to say,
his
Danielson
title being on the line
not
is over.
100% in this match. Thanks in large part to the match
Danielson right now rapid fire the
also
strikes with a roundhouse kicks to the chest
with
right
Jack
there.
Perry. And from the subsequent attack by John
And the
Moxley as
roundhouse
well.
coming from Danielson. Okada blocked it there. Schoolboy from Okada. Danielson. Oh.
Can he complete with a
LaBelle lock.
Probing
Trying
for
to
the
get it in.
LaBelle lock.
Okada rolls over almost like a crucifix. Now Danielson's got a crucifix.
And Okada breaks free.
I don't think Danielson's arms are
Again, about
100%.
17
You can
minutes
see
have
that.
elapsed from
He
this
couldn't
match
complete
here.
a lapel lock.
3 more
Well, that's a
here.
good call,
And
but
Okada's
that doesn't mean
title
he
no
can't
longer
win the
on the
match.
line.
Even with a broken arm, he forced Kazuchika Okada to tap out.
European
I think
uppercut.
Okada
Stiff one there
remembers
from
that.
Danielson.
He's probably done some training to
And
avoid
one
it
from
happening
Okada to
again.
follow suit.
These uppercuts
Danielson on
being
spaghetti legs for a moment
exchanged by
there.
both men.
Danielson cannot slow down though.
20 minutes.
I think Brian Danielson knows he can't defeat Okada within the time limit here. So he's just going out there and just going to start slugging away. These guys throwing the palm strikes. As disrespectful as they are, attacking your cheek, it can also make contact with
The
the ear.
Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada was dazed by that last one.
Danielson slingshot off the top
Danielson
rope.
falls over the top.
Got
Danielson
time for
accelerates to the
lariat
rope.
there, and Danielson. Oh! One too many times, your opponent knows your offense there, and Okada caught Danielson with a drop kick.
God, I love a good
Okada not going
cliche.
for
Brian Danielson
not going
playing
for
checkers.
body slam man.
Okada playing chess.
Okay, now
Move out of the
Okada
way,
head to the
Okada.
top, maybe looking for that elbow drop.
Yeah, Okada gets
that
the elbow
shattered the
drop,
arm
and
of Brian
then
Danielson. Coming up on the 18-minute mark, guys.
get it down right there.
To the arm as well.
Okada may
Danielson,
put this
yeah,
one
look at
away
that,
here
he's
right now.
clutching. And look at
The AEW World Championship on the line here,
Did I just
as
see
well as
lightning
Okada's
strike again?
Continental Championship.
Okada put it in the deep freeze. He's put it in the deep freeze.
Put right in there. One for all of us that Okada says we're number one in his hearts.
Continental Championship.
Okada wrestling very
Okada
defensively,
trying to
but
get
a
Danielson up,
Rainmaker
using
here
the trunks right there to
could
get Danielson
erase
up.
all doubt. It could end the match
Rip
right now.
cord,
Here comes
Rainmaker.
the
Oh,
ring.
Danielson
Kazuchika Okada,
transitions.
Danielson.
Triangle choke.
Triangle. He's got it, but he doesn't have the right
Danielson
execution
has
to get a submission.
put
I
people
don't
away
think.
with the
And
triangle
he's in
before
tight with
here.
the elbows will help.
The elbow strikes to the
What will
of the
Okada
head,
do here?
trying to
Okada's championship is still on the line here right now. The
think he's got a submission,
still on
and
the
the
line.
reason why you can see Okada's not
Oh, no,
fighting it. I
Danielson.
think he feels safe.
He may have
in the
knocked out
triangle,
Okada.
but
I'm
right
trying to get
now,
to a bell lock.
now one move away from the bell lock.
If he was feeling safe in the
The
triangle,
bell
he's
lock
been
right
flattened
is
out. Now
locked
the
in
bell lock
there.
is cinched in.
Oh, what will
Okada
Okada
needs to get those
do?
hips underneath himself to release some of the pressure.
Okada,
Drive
he's
those
got to
hips
find a way
underneath
to
himself.
crawl.
The 19 minutes have gone by.
Oh, come on.
19 minutes, one more left.
Hang on.
Okada just needs to hold on for another minute.
If he taps out right here, Bryan Danielson becomes Continental Champion along with AEW World
Okada heard
Champion.
that.
Okada.
Look at the pressure on the nose.
Oh,
no.
This is how Okada tapped out before.
Okada, the
Throwing
greatest
the
tournament
arm.
wrestler.
Oh, Danielson
perhaps
remembers.
of all time, wants to go into the Continental Classic as champion. Oh, look at this.
The bell lock is gone, and now a double arm
But
lock.
Okada now.
Referee's got to get out of the way there. Okada needs to make it to the ropes. He makes it right there. Okada got the toes on the rope.
Remember, should this match
Danielson
go
said,
to
do I
20
still
minutes,
have
it will still continue.
Boost psycho knee. Oh, but you see Okada, he got knocked back. And as soon as he realized how close he was to the ropes, he left the ring. Smart position. Smart by the veteran Kazuchika Okada right there.
Danielson,
Danielson will
forced
not.
to look on.
There's no
20
way.
minutes have elapsed. Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, the 20 minutes are gone here.
Championship is safe.
The Continental
Can you
Championship,
hear the
as you
crowd
heard
in
by Excalibur,
Pittsburgh
is safe.
turning on Bryan Danielson because he was unable to win in 20 minutes?
Nigel McGuinness never
now
changed.
Okada has
Never changed, Nigel.
nothing to lose.
Now the
championship on the line here.
Solely the AEW
Well,
World
now the
Championship
only thing
on the
that's on
line
the
for
line-
the duration of this match.
Let's see how Okada changes his tack
Oh,
in
wait,
this
the
match
Danielson.
now.
If he
I
changes
thought
his
Danielson
tack,
was thinking about that tope
Because
con hero.
I mean, he still
That
has 40
springboard
minutes
senton.
to wrestle defensively.
Oh, God, yes, he did. That crazy son of a bitch, Bryan Danielson.
Almost
That
lost his balance on
springboard
the top.
senton
Kept
there from
it long enough
Danielson.
to just connect perfectly.
Oh, God, Okada setting the guardrail again.
To the barricade once again. Danielson.
Oh, no. Tombstone pile driver on the floor, on the chair.
We are sticking with this in picture.
Danielson's neck, his shoulders, hitting the steel chair as we have entered into the picture break here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here live with, well, we're on commercial break live in a way with AEW Dynamite in our main event. Kazuchika Okada, Bryan Danielson. It was title for title in the 20 minutes. Kazuchika Okada's championship of the Continental Championship was on the line, but after the 20 minutes have elapsed as they did, now only the AEW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Bryan Danielson has everything to lose in this matchup. His title, his career. Oh, just think about what that would mean for Okada to be the one to defeat Bryan Danielson, take the championship, and to take away his career. A double win for Kazuchika Okada on that night, right tonight. Oh, Okada's going to take a playbook from Jack Perry right there, draping Danielson off the ring apron and DDTing him down there, and Okada mocking Danielson with the yes chant right there. Meanwhile, Bryce Remsburg was just doing his job trying to check on Bryan Danielson, and Okada would not let up there. And you can't blame Kazuchika Okada for not letting up here. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here right now. Danielson clutching at the side of his neck right there. Well, wait, I don't know what Okada's doing here right now. If Bryce Remsburg counts to 10 here right now, Okada will win the matchup, but he will not win the championship. And at that point, I have to wonder, would Bryan Danielson still retire? I mean, the championship would not be gone from him. It would just be a loss via countout. Count of 5 right there. Maybe Okada just, making Danielson having to, waste his energy getting inside the ring. But still, this is a bad decision there by Okada. Almost cost himself the match there. Danielson beat the count, of course. Okada right now, air raid. Oh, no. It's a neck breaker crash right there. Okada knows all about the injury to Danielson's neck, as does everybody. It is common knowledge about how damaged that Bryan Danielson's neck is. Bryan Danielson himself has even said that by the time that, when his career is over, he's going to have to get neck surgery there. Going to look for a long rehabilitation there as Bryan Danielson, I'm sure, as Okada is now sweeping his foot up against the face of Danielson. No respect by the Rainmaker to the American Dragon right now. Okada's got this match in the bag so far here right now. But as we found out at All In, we can never count out Bryan Danielson here. He will fight like till the bitter end. Danielson trying to strike at Okada there. He made contact, but there was just not a lot of power behind it there. Now Okada just able to just, watch Danielson stiff stepping for him there from Okada. As Danielson fell into the corner right there. Thank you all for joining in here for our main event for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship right now. Kazuchika Okada, Bryan Danielson, Rainmaker versus American Dragon. Okada takes Danielson up to the top rope here right now. This will be terrible for Danielson. Okada's going all the way to the top rope. Danielson escaping on through there. Okada got crotched on the top rope right now. This might be a bad decision for Bryan Danielson. Danielson's already taken enough abuse as it is, going all the way to the top with Kazuchika Okada. Avalanche back suplex right there. Okada takes a fall, but so too does Danielson, though. You have to question, was that worth it for Danielson? Did he do more damage to himself, though?
Continental Championship no longer at stake. The World
Danielson's in a much worse position than Okada.
Once we eclipse
Okada was the one who
the
took the
20-minute
fall
mark
there,
of
but
this
Danielson
match,
punching at the side of his neck.
About the AEW World
Guys,
Championship
we
fans,
are
we have
elapsed
taken
over
our
20
final
minutes.
break of the evening. You will
Final
see
break there.
the rest of this AEW World Championship match uninterrupted for as long as it goes.
Danielson trying to get up there.
Man, they both, man, just everything they can to pull themselves up. Look at this.
Charge in right now, but Danielson able to
Great
sidestep.
defensive move.
A sidestep by Danielson using his quickness and
Danielson
ripping the chest.
combination
Okada
throws.
with that shot. A second one. You can see the routes already developing.
I've got personal experience.
Heavy
Last
stop.
week on Dynamite.
Okada running back elbow there.
Snap.
Drop kick from Danielson.
And Okada returning fire at one another. Danielson.
Nice transition.
Loses his grip on Danielson.
Waist lock. Danielson trying for
And
German.
the waist lock.
Okada
There's the
holding
length
on.
of Okada coming into kick to the
straight
arm.
kick to the arm.
And Danielson
German.
suplex. Okada though will through
Shotgun drop kick there from Okada.
And Danielson. Danielson.
Missed one.
Oh,
got
that
the
one
other.
done it smart.
Feints it with the left, connected with the right.
Okada.
Danielson now.
Oh, they drop kick again by Okada.
Every time I see a Rainmaker drop kick, it's unbelievable.
They
What he can
wanted
do with it.
Rainmaker.
Now
Here
there's the
comes Tony.
Rainmaker. No, Danielson counters the boot into the right arm of Kazuchika
Danielson still
Okada.
controlling the wrist, the roundhouse. These guys spent and exhausted.
Kicks
This has to be about
across the
25
chest, but
minutes that we've
also
had here in this
connected
match
with the
here right
arm,
now.
Nigel, the bicep of Kazuchika
Straight
Okada.
before, what
Could
a main
certainly
event.
weaken the shoulder.
These guys
for
are definitely getting
submissions moving
hit with
forward.
the title and the
He's
thumbnail when I'm
holding
finished with this
Okada
video.
up. Seemingly, Okada's going to go face first. But he's
Danielson
holding him up. Okada trying to fight back as best he can.
Okada's about to get his face kicked
We
in.
know where this goes.
I think it's time to
Wrist.
stomp his head in, as he would say.
About to get his
That's not what he'd
fucking
say.
head kicked
I think
in.
that's what he would say.
Maybe on TV.
Danielson hammering.
Drop down there.
The heel
Danielson
of the boot.
beating Okada into oblivion
Shots
right
to
now.
the jaw.
Usually
Okada
Danielson
barely
would follow
moving.
suit with a lapel
Now
lock.
Danielson taking
But
a
Danielson
break.
thinking maybe lapel lock's not going to get it tonight.
He is spent.
Thinking about recycled knee.
Policemen are, Nigel.
Points to the heavens, but he's been through hell.
Never changed, Nigel. I
Okada
love you.
spent, but the AEW World Champion Brian
Okada
Danielson
hears the
has
yes
the
chance right
advantage
there.
of
Will
very
that give the indication
dangerous position
about
to
what's
be for
coming?
his adversary,
Yes, it
but
is.
Kazuchika Okada.
Rainmaker! Okada got it.
But he needs to make a
But
cover,
Okada
Nigel, and
is
he can't.
spent. He's exhausted. He's hurt. He can't
Remember,
make
in
the cover.
Tokyo this year, it was successive Rainmakers that put down Brian Danielson. Is one
Danielson
going to
down,
be enough?
Okada down.
Just watch here the impact underneath the jaw.
There's no way that
More
Okada should
damage
go
to
for
the
the cover
already
right now at this
damaged neck
point.
of Brian Danielson.
Brian's had too much time to recuperate here. What
And
a
now the
celebration, guys,
that
that we have
Kazuchika
had for
Okada
a
was wrestling the early
5-year
parts of
AEW
this match
Dynamite
without a sense of
anniversary.
urgency. He was wrestling this
is
match defensively.
absolutely worth
That
it
could
here
come back
tonight.
to haunt him. He's
What a celebration
become
for our main
accustomed
event.
to
We have
20-minute
Danielson
time
Okada.
limits.
Being the Continental Champion with a
Just
20-minute
two
time limit. He
bulldogs
doesn't
there,
train.
Forehead to
for a lot
forehead with each other
longer
here
than
right now. This would
You saw
probably
that
be
bead of sweat rolling down
the
the side of
last
the face
time
of the
we see
Rainmaker.
these two athletes inside
These
the
two
ring
men,
with each other here.
Elite
And they
level
know that.
athletes.
And
The best of the best
They are
in the
just-
world of professional wrestling, and you are
you gotta
watching
feel like
it
they've
right
got to
here
have
on
respect
Dynamite.
for each
Our
other, even in this
5th
match here right
anniversary.
now. beating the hell out of each other, but
5 years,
respect between
many
these
more
pro
to come.
athletes here.
Many more to
Forearms
come.
being
Many more
thrown.
to come.
I don't know if Danielson can have a stronger form than Okada, though.
Come for Brian
But he's hanging tough as Danielson. Do
because
what
if
he can.
Okada can beat him here tonight, it is good night.
It would be
Danielson
the end of the road.
lowers his
It would
head,
be the end of the career
fires
for the
back on
American
the floor,
Dragon,
but
Brian
Okada
Danielson.
wrenches it back.
Those were his own words, Danielson. As soon as he loses the championship, that is it. He will
Straight
hang up
into
his
the
boots,
floor
and
again,
Okada
and we have
now
no
with the
more
upper body
commercial
striking
breaks,
advantage.
guys.
Danielson drops to a
Excalibur
knee.
said it himself, no more.
Yeah, Danielson is dazed right
Straight in
now.
the
Look
floor.
at this.
Oh, God. Danielson
And Okada knows
Danielson
it.
may be going out soon. Oh,
yeah.
God. Two
Right
man forms
upside
like
the
this.
jaw.
And
Yeah, I thought he was dazed, but look at this.
somehow Danielson is still firing up right now. He's getting more motivated. Feels like you're hitting him harder. Hey, he's waking
He
up.
likes getting hit in the face.
The American Dragon breathing fire,
And he
waking
likes
up
his
right now.
opponent in the face.
Continued
Danielson
pushing
repeated
through.
shots. The
Rolling elbow there.
strike. Okada dazed, perhaps.
Oh, big boot from Okada. Caught Danielson.
And-
German, no.
No,
Danielson
German
landing on his
suplex,
feet.
Danielson
Who's psycho
going
knee, but Okada got the
Did he
hands up
get
a little bit.
Psycho
And oh,
knee?
Okada with his own psycho knee. Oh,
So close.
man, so close to the end. That's right.
And
And
now
Okada, great job.
picking
No
up the
wasted
pace,
movement.
the urgency.
Into Rainmaker. Danielson woke up. Danielson, Rainmaker of his own.
Danielson
Knocked his head right off.
Okada, man. How would that feel for Kazuchika Okada
Did you
to
hear the sound
lose
of
to his
that?
own Rainmaker?
on the impact. Just listen.
Yeah, oh man,
This
you're
is
right.
gonna one of my
That sounded
lariats.
like a thunderclap
Not
there with
enough
that
to
layer
defeat
from
Kazuchika
Danielson.
Okada, who is still in this matchup.
And this
Hammer,
is
handful,
this
elbows.
is what it's all about,
And
Excalibur.
as we've reached
This
about probably
right
the
here,
30-minute
Okada,
mark
he
in
was
this
rocked
matchup
by that
here,
Rainmaker, and
pay-per-view
now those
match
hammer and anvil
that we are
elbows
getting from Danielson
continue
and
to rain
Okada here
down.
right now.
Look at the face of Okada, though.
Yeah,
He's not
determination.
phased.
Okada bringing
setting
Danielson
his
back
jaw,
up.
now hoists up
Fireman's
Danielson
carry
the fireman's
position.
carry. And
Oh, I don't even know what to call what
Tip of the
Okada
neck.
did right there.
Landed on that neck.
That was.
And Okada, a sinister look on his face.
What is Okada
Danielson
got
may
planned
be
now
out.
here?
As
Poland lariat.
on the receiving end,
But
of the
Okada
lariat.
not transit. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. What?
It's like a Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio out here right
One
now.
of the cohort of John Moxley. Alongside Pac and
What
Marina
is this
Shafir.
about here?
Well, continental rules.
Will that pose
no
to
one
be a
else can
distraction?
ringside only for the
Okada real. Oh,
first
got the
21st
bastard tag here right now.
This is complete intimidation
Let's
right
go
now.
Okada
This is
right
what
now, man.
this
He's
is
gotta
all
be-
about. You guys know it. Our fans know it.
This
Who are they
Okada's
trying
gonna be
to
wondering what's going
intimidate,
on here right
Johnny?
now.
Ryan
Who's this directed
Danielson.
at?
Rainmaker, that slight
Rainmaker, but
Labo.
Danielson
Backslide pin.
He's digging in his
Oh no, that backslide pin, the distraction from the Blackpool Combat Club actually gave Danielson the victory right there. And I have to imagine that was what the Blackpool Combat Club wanted. They wanted Danielson to win because they want their new leader, John Moxley, to be the one who puts Danielson out, not Okada.
Speculation, Tony. But whatever the intention was, it was Kazuchika Okada. It was a momentary distraction on Okada's part that allowed Danielson to capture the
Oh, and
backslide.
Okada
But wait a second.
pissed off, but I can't say I blame him about this one here. Okada feels cheated out of this matchup here. And again, I don't blame him. Okada
It's clear
knows
that Okada,
he was
blames Claudio
screwed
Castagnoli.
out of this
He blames
matchup
Pac
here.
for suffering this loss, for having the AEW
Okada
World
takes the
Championship
lead after hitting the
slip through
Rainmaker on
Okada's grasp.
Oh,
Danielson.
he's an angry man, and you know what? He's got a point.
Well, here comes
But there's
Claudio.
another
Here comes
point to be
Pac.
made.
The Vulture's picking up the pieces.
They've got all the time
You gotta
in the
wonder
world.
where's
Claudio
Moxley
Castagnoli,
now.
Pac. Two men who, alongside John Moxley
I
and
think
Marina
this
Shafir,
is almost
declared
just like-
war on AEW, declared war on AEW World
Almost
Champion Brian
disrespectful. They're
Danielson.
helping up their
Who
former,
has got
helping up
no
Danielson.
friends left.
Now what?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Is that-
Ryan's realised. It was all well and good
John
last
Moxley
Wednesday on Dynamite.
As
When you
in the
jumped the
fray, and
man.
Danielson sees him and
Payback.
John Moxley, Marina
You think
Shafir.
this is about me? Huh? Is that what you said? You think any of this is about me? Let's get something through.
Your simple-minded, blueberry-picking little brain. None of this is about me. None of this is what I want, and I'm fighting for something much bigger than myself. Everything I'm gonna do is because I have to, because no one else will. No one else can. If any of this was about me, I'd have put you out of your misery years ago.
Who is forcing John Moxley's hand in all of this?
I don't get what he's been speaking in riddles for a long, long time. No one understands.
Wait a minute, Wheeler Yuta has made his choice.
Has no friends. Wheeler Yuta most certainly has Danielson's back.
He's carrying a hammer.
What? Yuta made his choice.
What a madman! What a psychopath!
So it was okay when John Moxley broke Isaiah Cassidy's hand with a hammer.
They attacked John Moxley and got what they deserved.
Well, Wheeler Yuta.
John Moxley, though.
We've seen Pac use a hammer.
John Moxley standing in the ring with Wheeler Yuta.
Well,
This is the guy that helped influence Wheeler Yuta to come into the Blackpool Combat Club.
Well, it's
worked in his own mouth.
And John Moxley just daring him right now.
Come on. I think Yuta, he's looking for an excuse. He wants Moxley to give Yuta a reason to use this hammer. Well, the reason is to protect Brett.
Oh, Danielson.
Now look at this. Danielson swarming Moxley as
the hammer's gone. Claudio's got it.
Oh, Danielson and Moxley working together here right now.
And he's just trying to restrain Wheeler Yuta. Now Pac and Danielson.
Again, remember that Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli and Pac are the trios champions here.
He swung on Yuta once.
I heard Claudio talking earlier about not understanding why Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, I was thinking that Yuta was going to turn on Danielson at that point.
Claudio! Pac! I am sick and tired of the two of you treating me like a child. I'm not a child. I am my own man. I can make my own decisions and I can fight my own fights. And speaking of fights, next week, Title Tuesday, if the two of you want to get to Bryan Danielson, you're going to have to go through me too.
Wheeler Yuta made his choice.
Thrown out a challenge.
Leaving the Blackpool Combat Club.
His fellow champions, AEW World Trios champions, Claudio Castagnoli and Pac.
Next week, Title Tuesday, Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta against Claudio and Pac. What do you say?
Well, it doesn't sound like a title match.
The ego of this man.
Look at Claudio's face on that.
A huge challenge thrown out. Advanced Tony Khan.
Yeah, that's official now.
Title Tuesday, next Tuesday night live, 9/8 Central on TBS. It will be Bryan Danielson and Wheeler Yuta facing Claudio Castagnoli and Pac in tag team action just days before Wrestle Dream, where Bryan Danielson will put his AEW World Championship and his professional wrestling career on the man he called friend, John.
When the fans got loud, I was wondering if we were going to say Shane McMahon come out.
Thank you for many more years to come.
Oh, wow. So thank you all for joining in. This was a heck of a night. And originally, Will Ospreay and Ricochet had the thumbnail in the video, but definitely Bryan Danielson and Kazuchika Okada, they have earned the thumbnail in the video. That is going to be edited after right now. So thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below if you feel that the video deserves it. I much appreciate that. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you guys get notified when we go live. Happy 5-year AEW Dynamite anniversary to all of us. I thank you all for joining, and I look forward to many more with all of you. Thank you all very much. I will see you all on the next round. Take care, everybody.
I got it. Where's the baby?